Store. We should be live. We are indeed live. Okay. Where is the... Okay, there we go. How come it's at the Dan Wong? Ah, there, okay. Anyway, no one is watching us yet. Let me copy, paste the link to our Discord. Don't make any sound. Copy paste.
The cats are doing well.
The cats are. I sent you the pictures, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're okay. I mean, they're doing as well as cats can be doing in a cage. But I understand why Ferdinia needs to do it. She got other cats also. She cannot allow them to mix. Yeah.
No, that's probably the right thing.
Yeah, definitely 1 billion %. Yeah. But she says they are sweet. She says that Kachil, the one who caused us such injury, is actually the sweetest.
Really?
The sweetest.
Yeah. Yeah, this cat, totally. It tasted blood of 2 humans yesterday. That's all I can say.
We'll cover it in the podcast.
But Jerry, I'm very glad to be going on an adventure with you. I think we should all go on more adventures if Angie can spare the time.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I want to
Contact
go.
Spad, let us know if you can hear our sound.
Hello,
If you can hear our audio, thank you.
You don't care about humans, but you care about cats, right?
Your adventures sound very dangerous, actually.
No, it's not dangerous, but it's filthy though, I must say.
Yeah.
It's dangerous lah.
Your wife ended up in hospital or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, all can hear, all can hear.
Yeah, that if that's not dangerous, I don't know what it is.
We'll talk about that.
Right.
We'll talk about that.
Sure.
Angie,
Yes, it is HH. But don't say it out
HH.
loud.
Hey guys, welcome to the LongKangKitties. I
Okay,
hate
this-
your face.
Okay, this bloody Discord. Okay, anyway, for those most, I think we just start lah.
Let's
just delve straight into it.
Hooray!
Let's talk about your actual
can
Longkang
we give a big
adventures.
hand of thanks to dear John who helped us secure this incredibly spacious, aircon comfortable venue. We have moved out of the Longkang, out of the Toa Payoh Longkang, which was still very cozy.
We're now in
Yeah.
downtown.
Yeah, but now we are downtown. We have made it, guys. We have like fucking made it. Yeah.
Okay, welcome everyone to another episode of LongKangKitties. John Wong, your most handsome non-National Day speechman ever on the face of the planet. Non-stalker man.
Non-stalker man.
A lot of things. I'm just
Non-handsome
keep in mind,
man.
I am the most handsome, regardless of what Angie or other naysayers may say. Okay, I guess we will kick this off with apparently some Omega adventure that Jerry and Dan got involved in. I purposely kept myself in the dark. I saw them and then I'm just like, I don't ask how are you. I don't say, hey Jerry, how's your week been? No, none of that.
Oh, I thought
Okay?
you were just being Tao.
No, it's not I tao. It's not I just purposely don't want to know so that I can react with the Longkang.
Real-time reaction.
Real time.
Yeah.
Same
okay.
for me. I have no idea what happened. I know somebody ended up in the hospital.
Correct.
2 people got bitten.
Correct.
I have no idea how that happened. Please enlighten us.
Okay,
I
so
think then you should start.
I start first. Then you take over.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right. So my wife Lydia is a producer director, and she's working on a show now. This show, I can't say the name, but the format is something along the lines of where you they sweep into the houses of underprivileged folk or people who are suffering from a lot of circumstances, like caregivers and all that, and renovate their homes for them so that their homes will be spick and span and beautiful. And
Yeah, we cannot say it, but you already know what it is.
yeah, you already
Yeah,
kinda
I
know.
think I know what.
And if you want to
show
know,
it
just go
is.
to Me Watch. Come on, they've got like fucking 10 seasons. Yeah, so this particular case was a very bad one. It was the worst that I've seen because I've volunteered on some of these events before. Help them move out. Yeah.
You know what the funniest thing is? Today, Lydia went down.
Yeah.
And she told me that it's the worst that some of the volunteers have seen. If
Yeah,
not the worst,
yeah.
like at
Yeah.
least the top 3.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
In the past, it's all like hoarder. Okay, hoarder situation, right? The katsua is 1 or 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. This one is cockroaches on every single
On
surface.
demand.
On demand.
Yeah.
You
How many
point on there.
cockroaches in there? Yes.
Yeah, but of course we don't want to see the thing is that why I don't want to talk too much about it in such a disrespectful way, because the people who allowed the house to come to this
Yes.
circumstance, right, it's not their fault.
Yeah, it's when you see them, you know
You
why.
understand why, yeah,
you know
yeah.
exactly why and how.
Yeah. So there are 3 old people and 3 elderly folk. They've been around longer than Singapore's independence, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so they are very old. They are that
Yeah.
old, and they've got a lot of health issues.
Yeah, 3 of
Were
them.
they like recently in the news? I feel like
No, I don't
I
think so.
It's a
have
very low
read.
profile one.
Yeah, very low profile.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If they were in the news, it was some time ago because
There was this article that came out recently about a 3-person household where the dad just got hospitalized and then they went in and did a reno for the mother and the daughter.
That's one of the episodes of that
okay.
show. Yeah,
But
it's not
no,
this one.
Yeah, it's not this one.
This one,
Alright.
It's not out yet.
Yeah, it's not out yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just feel very bad for these old people who they have no children and they are chronically ill.
Okay, I just want to
dementia.
I just want to clarify a few things first before we move on.
Sure.
So, all these people, how do you all actually find them? Like
Social workers.
So
So there are known cases already, right?
Yeah.
There are
So
known
the social
cases.
workers team up with the what was the network again? CNA, right? No.
MediaCorp.
MediaCorp, yeah. So they recommend the MediaCorp. Then MediaCorp go and sell all the concept of the show to all these sponsors, IDs, lighting, Singtel, all blah blah blah, all the 3 billion things that you need in a home, and then they contribute, and then put their logo. They put their logos in. So that's how the business model works, lah. Yeah, but it's definitely paid for by MediaCorp.
Okay. And then where's the adventure part where people got hurt?
Okay, so the long story is that this family also has a family of 3 cats, and these are like before we go into that, right? First of all, you must understand that these are old people. Their attitude is the kampong mindset. It's still in the kampong mindset. They prepare food on the floor. They're in the kampong. In Malaysia, you prepare food and there's excess food. There's no dustbin for you to throw.
All the grits and all the zha one, right? All the vegetables, whatever, the cai bui you throw out the window, right? Then the nature will take care of it, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
nature will take care.
Oh, that's how it is.
I should do that to Dan Wong. I should just be like,
Gonna throw
like Dan Wong.
Thai in my house.
Nature will take care of it.
Jerry, I think you need to put your mic closer.
Sorry. Yeah.
How do you know that he needs to move his mic closer?
Because I'm the one who is editing the videos sometimes.
okay,
yeah. But yeah,
it's
that's
very
true.
soft.
Yeah, thank you for that, but-
So that's why I
Oh,
go away.
No,
yeah.
your mic was like here.
Okay.
okay.
I'll go closer.
So
I'll go
experience is what taught you
Yes.
to admonish Jerry.
I have to tell the video editors to like, can you please make him louder?
closer. Hey,
Okay.
gain, more gain.
Okay.
Okay, can. I'll talk louder.
More
and
gain,
closer.
more gain.
More gain.
Let
yeah.
nature take care
Wait,
of it.
so like the Thai bui they throw out of the house or they just
Yeah.
leave it on the floor or
They
something?
kind of leave it on
They
the
left it
floor.
on the floor, man.
Here and there. There was fish. There was food.
Okay.
Like fucking raw fish in a plastic bag.
Wow.
Yeah, like he was pointing out, hey, look. Then I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's like fish.
So wait, there's fish, raw fish in a plastic bag, then they just dump it on the floor.
Yeah.
No refrigeration, no
other-
freezer, no
They
nothing.
have 2 fridges.
But it's
Walking
all filled.
fridges. I don't know. I don't dare to open.
No, you don't say Angie. It's like they don't. Okay, so for example, right? One of they've got a psychological hang up. One of them has a psychological hang up. They don't want to throw away the food because they're scared sayang, they're scared waste.
Yeah.
But the food has
okay.
already rotted.
So
already.
it's like a hoarding situation, lah, I guess, in some sense.
In the beginning, it was we
Yeah,
went there.
yeah.
A lot of it was cleared.
Yeah, a
already.
lot
so
of it was cleared, yeah.
It was
The-
a bit of a
the-
hoarding.
So
the
both of
living-
you volunteered.
Because of the cats, they have 3 cats.
Dan volunteered because he's the husband of Lydia.
kinda.
I volunteered because I thought it was fun, but
No, you
turns-
Fun.
volunteer because
you
you
have a
wanted to
strange
save cats,
concept of
Jerry.
fun.
Wow, you
Guys,
know.
we just need to save the cats. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
So anyway, while the renovation is taking place, while the pest control comes in, or the ID comes in, I don't know how they're going to do it. But anyway, we will trap the cats and bring them to the border for the cats to stay for 3 weeks. Then when the elderly come back, they see wow, the house is beautiful, it's fantastic now. Then we bring the cats back. Yeah, so that was
Okay.
the job. But trapping the cats proved to be a very whatever you guys think of like your household cats, right? This is not that situation.
Yeah, no, this is
Are these feral cats?
they're not
Semi-
feral.
No,
but,
not feral, but community cat.
but they are very poorly socialized
Correct.
with humans.
Correct, very
Yeah.
poorly socialized, and I mean the owners have a rapport with the
Yes,
cats. Yeah,
yeah.
but of course
But we
outsiders
don't,
like us,
yeah.
we don't. Yeah.
And yeah.
So they were very angry. I mean, they meaning the cats are very angry when two fat boys came in to try to trap them, put them in a cage, and they reacted very poorly.
So who got bit?
Okay, so here's what's interesting. So when we went in, the first cat that we saw was the big tabby.
Correct. An
Yeah.
orange cat.
Yeah, no, not the orange. We saw the orange cat first.
Yeah, orange cat
Yeah.
first,
Then
yeah.
after that, we saw the big tabby. So the orange cat was like not too happy.
Correct.
But she's on top of a mattress
Mattress,
that's put
yeah.
up vertically against the wall.
Yes.
Oh, I think I saw this one somewhere. Do you put it up on Instagram or Facebook or something?
No, we have not posted
Yeah,
anything.
Oh,
this is
no.
the
It's-
first first time we are
I think
telling
it's Lydia's-
anybody.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
it's Lydia's-
Lydia posted it maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Lydia took a photo of me staring at a cat.
Correct.
I think I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the first one we saw. After that, Dan went to the other room and you found the tabby.
Tabby.
The
right,
tabby was
right.
just sleeping on the floor,
Correct.
and he's sleeping on the only clear part of the floor. The,
Yeah, yeah.
the
It was
room
the
is,
room was
the room
was
is
a
just
nightmare, yeah.
trash.
Uh-huh.
A mountain of trash.
Actually, when you enter the house, right, what hit me first was the smell more than anything.
for sure.
The
Yeah.
smell was a solid, almost
Yeah.
solid in its origin.
Yeah, it's like a wall. You're like walking into a wall of
yeah,
smell.
and it was very dark
Yeah.
because the lights were not working.
It was working.
It was working? Later on it was working. Yeah, but they
was
were
just
in
not on,
darkness
yeah,
lah.
Yeah. So when we got there, I don't know what caused me to do it, but I put my backpack outside the house.
You should be glad you did that.
I'm
sir. That
so
was a
glad,
good
man.
decision.
So
yeah,
glad.
good decision.
And then
Yeah.
when we walked in, they were like, "Hey, where are the cats are?" So we figured out the two cats already. Like, let's just get these two in first. And then I put, thankfully, so thankful. Anna, right? My wife Anna, went to Taobao to buy, the cat gloves, the really
Yeah,
long
these are
ones,
long leather
the
cat-
ones
these are-
that,
yeah.
the vets use.
They
They
go
look
up to
like
your
they look
elbows.
like oven mitts.
Yeah,
Correct,
like oven mitts that
Yeah,
go up
but
to
go
your
up
arm,
to
right?
your sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad she bought it, right? Because I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it on, and we're gonna take out the first one. So the tabby was the easiest.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, it ran around a bit, but
It ran
I think
around
you
a bit,
grabbed
yeah.
it, Jerry. Good
Yeah,
grab.
the
good
tabby
grab.
was like, what's going on? What's going on? The next thing you know is a cat litter.
Jerry,
So
my vertical
the-
cage method works, right? It's better to vertical.
I
vertical
guess.
it. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. Then
That
after
Wong
that-
is the type of person, right? It's just like, I'll be gyao already. Let Jerry do the heavy lifting. Then suddenly it's just like, hey, hey guys, I contributed. You know how? With the vertical cage method. You know, when you put the
contributed?
cage, on the
Hey,
instead of on
bro.
the bottom, you put it at the side. Oh my god, makes it so
Jerry
much-
has a lot to say about it. Don't worry. Don't steal his thunder.
Yeah.
He's-
I
he's got a lot.
contributed with my mouth.
Bro,
And eye
I'm,
power.
I'm not
eye
stealing his
power.
thunder. I'm stealing your thunder. You
Here's the thing. So that when we started moving things around to pick up the cats, right?
Yeah.
Then here's how it works. Okay, if you, I'm just gonna use my phone as an example.
Yeah.
Use that phone. So this is the phone, right?
Can you show that?
Yeah, I'm showing my
that
I'm showing
background.
that's my brownie. Okay, so like imagine this is a piece of furniture. Okay, the cockroaches are the moment you all the cockroaches will all over the place. Then you move again, right? All the cockroaches run all over again. So every time you move a furniture like 2 cm, all the cockroaches are running around.
I was doing my very best not
Yeah,
to be
and
squeamish.
he is you're squeamish about
I'm
cockroaches.
very, very, very scared.
My scalp is itching right now.
But
So
the thing is right. When you were trying on with the long gloves to
Yeah.
put the tabby into the cage,
Yeah.
into the carrier,
Yeah.
there were cockroaches on you, but you didn't flinch.
Yeah, I was just trying my best
You're
to be
zoning
professional.
out, right?
Yeah,
You're
I
just
was
like-
trying my best to be
yeah.
professional. I just
He-
really wanted
he
to
didn't
trap
flinch.
the cats and just get out. Yeah.
So he didn't flinch. Then after that, I took over.
They were cockroaches on you, so I had to I fuck this shit. I just had to dust them off, Jerry, because they're just
Yeah, they're just all over the
Yeah.
place.
all over the place.
Yeah. And then after that we got the orange one. The orange one we got with the help from one of the old ladies.
Correct,
Right. The
correct.
old ladies was like, yeah, bring the mattress down. Wow, the mattress out there is so dusty and so stinky.
Oh my
man.
god, yeah. Well, if you have an allergy, you would have been triggered already.
Dude, I
basically.
thought I would my nose would have been dripping by
right,
then,
right,
but I
right.
was okay for some reason.
It's
Because
the
it's because of the adrenaline, you see.
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because your body is just like,
Yeah.
I'm under attack.
Then
I am physically, okay, olfactory, visually, and auditory being assaulted by this house now.
Yeah. So Anna was asking me when I was telling her the story. Anna was asking me, "Don't they have litter boxes?" And we're like, "Yes, they have one litter box." You know,
Okay.
and our litter box is we put like an inch or two of litter, right? Like bentonite or soy litter or whatever, right? Theirs is because they are physically so frail, they just dump the whole pack of bentonite. The whole thing's just overflowing, and there's like clumps of poop in there.
They couldn't clear.
Yeah, and then the old ladies was like, "Oh, the cats don't like to use the litter box." Obviously.
Okay, again, these are kampong folk.
I feel very sad for them.
Yeah, I feel very
Yeah.
sad.
But
for
they're
them,
so
To live in
frail.
that kind of
There's no way
condition.
they can do heavy duty stuff.
So let me say one
Yeah.
more thing to assuage my conscience before we continue with this story, okay? And that is, when I was there, I felt like this could happen to any of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, like
Your body goes wrong.
yeah,
You don't have any kids.
yeah.
You know.
You have 2 bad deals in life, and that's it.
Yeah,
you
that's
might,
it.
That might be you. You know.
Yeah, that might be you.
Yeah.
So let's not laugh at them.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it was tough for us also because we are like
of
clean
course,
freaks lah.
of course,
So
yeah. So we got a second cat, and then we're like, okay, we made a decision. We haven't found the last cat yet, right? And then we took the 2 into the car. We put it in the trunk. We closed,
and then we turn on the carbon monoxide and we try to kill them.
they quieted down, right? They quieted because they were safe. They were in a hidey position.
Correct,
right?
correct.
And then the other old lady went and found the third one.
It was hidden in
It
like
was
this
hidden under the bed.
cockroach infested
Room
full of furniture.
Yeah, furniture.
There was a bed and a sofa and a
Yeah.
cabinet and various other pieces of wood, detritus, food.
There was like
the floor was
crockery
wet.
under the
There was
bed.
crockery.
Yeah, the floor was wet because somebody probably drink water, never kept properly. And
But it wasn't pee, right?
It
Because
wasn't pee.
my
it wasn't
knee
pee.
was knee deep in
I
it.
was knee deep in it as
fuck
well,
it,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
And she's gonna be
No, I think you know what's the best part about, as you guys were telling this story, right? As I'm like switching between the camera, I'm just looking at NG from my screen, and then NG's face is just like.
But Angie, you're not a squeamish person. I feel like if you were there, you could have dealt with it better than I did, to be honest.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Okay, NG.
I feel like
NG is just terrified of cockroaches, of like filth.
I'm actually not terrified of cockroaches. I have come to become like very proficient at catching them,
Okay.
but I don't know if I can like.
But these are small
Tahan.
ones. These are really
German
tiny
ones,
ones.
yeah, the
German Yeah, I know, I
Really
know.
tiny ones.
Yeah.
And so we found a third cat, right? And then Lydia was like, "Hey, we found a third one. It's here." Then I'm like, shit. Okay, so we put the other cats in the car already. We came back for a third one, right? Like, okay, let's go. So I was touching the cat. I was like, oh my god, it's a tortoise shell. And you guys know about Tortitude, right? Like the tortoise shell.
Tell
Don't
the
know, I don't know
audience.
about
So
tortoise.
Yeah.
so there's a trope, I guess, about tortoise shell cats, right? They have this thing called Tortitude. Okay, Tortitude is
Sounds like something from the 90s, you know. Just keep like
it's
Tortitude,
like,
dude.
Tortitude,
Like
yeah.
some
You know,
Teenage
it's like-
Mutant Ninja Turtle
like
catchphrase.
how the above ankle socks are back, right? So
Oh my
so
God.
tortoise shell cats are known to have Tortitude, and tortoise shell cats are known to be very spicy. And this one was very spicy, right? So
Imagine a ginger, but with brain cells.
yeah, your ginger your brain cells exactly. Yeah,
I always
because
thought tortoise shell like quite cute. They are
They're
like
cute.
very
Ah,
small.
they're small, they're cute,
Yeah, then
but they're spicy as fuck. So
it's female, is it?
it's
Do you-
female.
all
It's
tortoise
mostly
shells are
female, yeah.
Mostly female.
If 80% of orange cats are males, about maybe over 95% of tortoise shell cats are females.
Female, yeah.
Yeah. So so this tortie, right? Like, nope, not going anywhere with you guys. Yeah, she just started going further and further, and then Dan and I just started pulling like plates and water bottles and like
Yeah,
old
and-
clothing and shit.
And she would run back and forth.
Yeah.
We try to flush her out of the hidey hole. Then she would run into another hidey hole. And then she was chunky, but we couldn't catch
chunky. And we couldn't catch her. And then the best part was the first time I tried to catch her, she ran out of the room into the kitchen. And that was the first time we went to the kitchen.
her. Yeah.
In the kitchen, right?
Wow.
The moment you pull the door open, the smell, the second wave of smell hits
Look
you in
at
the
Angie's
face.
face. Look at Angie's face. Look at her now.
Sounds very jialat. Can we tell G about the pink stuff?
Yeah, the pink stuff.
Until now we still okay. Imagine a basin. It's a small little basin, like a wash basin, and then it just has pink stuff inside.
Oh, it's like the slime, the
slime, yeah,
ball.
literally slime. And
It's the
and
pink
it
color
was,
slime when it is like the water is just like that 1
Yes.
millimeter. Then
Yeah.
after that, the pink slime will develop on top.
How do you
of
know
it.
about this?
it is. It's actually true. It's actually
Right.
true. That the
And then it smells
Actually,
of like fermented.
if your bathroom is not regularly clean, right, you'll discover little pockets of like this pink color thing, usually around where the pipe is, where it like drains like downstairs or outside, right. That white, you have the white color, the drainage thing. Yeah. 是刚刚答案的。Angie,
Yeah, but
don't
it's a
whatever you
very-
do, right, do not throw up. Do not throw up in this esteemed establishment. Okay,
I'm fine,
I
dude.
fought long and hard
I'm
for
fine.
pseudo corporate sponsorship. Okay, do not
I'm not gonna
Do
puke,
not.
dude.
throw up.
Yeah, but it smelled like rotting fish
Yeah.
lah. But there was also rotting fish, like the real rotting fish.
there's a packet of Crave nasi lemak that I didn't
Wow.
open up. I didn't want to know.
Do you know which generation of the packaging it was? Was it like the 5 years ago?
No,
8
no,
years
it's
ago?
recent.
Recent.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
recent. Yeah.
So the social workers did their job.
Yeah,
Kudos
they
to the
do.
social
They do,
workers.
yeah.
Keeping the Crave in the current generation of packaging.
Yes.
Yes.
I think they also have like leftover, like, sometimes like food have like other condiments, right?
Holy shit.
Then it's like
Can you lighten the fuck up? Oh my god, bro.
I'm fine.
Right, like packets of like sauce or whatnot, right? Like left behind, like probably expired.
Oh,
So it's pretty bad.
The washing
yeah.
machine also it was filthy. Didn't
Yeah,
work.
didn't work,
And
yeah.
actually it couldn't have worked because the poor auntie her back condition. She
Yeah.
could have never lifted it into the top load washing
No,
machine.
exactly. Yeah. So then as well as all those things, there was what else was there? There was like a pail. I remember there's like a pail of water.
Yeah.
I don't dare to touch the water.
Yeah.
I don't know what's inside.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
the bad stuff happened
Mm.
when the cat ran from the kitchen back into the
Back
room,
into the room. Yeah.
right? And then we closed the door, we trapped it,
Yes.
and then Jerry tried to grab it.
It,
And he
and
succeeded in grabbing
I
it.
succeeded, but it's so gemuk, right? There's no loose skin for me to grab hold on.
onto, because when you grab a cat, you got to grab.
Yeah. So the
fold.
like you
It's so
are
fat
grabbing,
that you
are
can't-
grabbing, right? And then there's
It's
no loose skin.
just meat.
Yeah, it's just meat. And then I slipped off, and then she turned around and just bite me. And she bit me through the fucking
Her
leather
fangs
glove.
penetrated through
Yeah.
the leather protection.
Yeah. So
Oh, I see the scratch on your.
no, here.
Oh, it's not that. Then what's the scratch?
This one is boba.
Oh,
Oh, another cat.
I have
Your
so
own
many
cat.
scars, man. Yeah, and then what happened? Yeah, so she beat me, and then I shouted from inside the room, "Oh, she bites!"
It's
And-
more like, she bites!
and Lydia was outside, and she was laughing because there was a sound bite.
Yeah,
It's like,
I was not laughing, man. I was
Yeah.
horrified.
She
I
was
could,
horrified.
A
I was
sound
in
bite.
pain.
Yes, it was a
Lydia
sound
was
bite.
outside laughing because she's like, her producer mind was like, if I was recording this would be
yeah,
the
a
sound
great
bite.
sound bite for
too bad
today.
no video footage.
Yeah, no,
that would
yeah,
have
no,
been
that
It really
great.
happened today.
That would be
Yeah.
the one that they clipped out.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
social media.
Yeah.
She bites. Oh, I recently you see my feet here, my
What
foot.
happened?
Cat bite,
Oh no.
Oh.
and I was petting this cat like a stray cat, and he was enjoying it so much. Then I think he got overstimulated.
Right,
then he
right,
looked
right,
at the bare skin on my
Yeah,
between my slippers,
And then
right?
he bite, yeah.
No, he took a bite like that, and then it wasn't white enough. Then he opened his mouth. Reposition went in real hard for it, like yes. Then I was like, thanks, bro.
man. Yeah. So this cat, right? What's her name? Kachu.
Kachil.
Yeah. So this cat, I
Not
was.
Kachu at all.
No,
No.
Kachu.
No, absolutely not.
Big.
Absolutely not.
So I was holding her down, and she was biting me, and then she changed position, and she started biting my right hand, but she didn't. She punctured through, but she didn't get my fingers.
Okay, wait. They say that this live stream audio is too soft. Everybody,
Everybody's too soft.
not everybody. Like I mean, like just make it loud. Like talk louder. I
So
guess.
far, it's just the I don't know. Yeah, just now who.
Yeah. Anyways.
Do we wait for the switch to go up?
Oh, Clipper says okay leh. Okay, then fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Bitch, you just turn on your volume. Maybe you forget to turn on your volume. Maybe we're
And
like,
do not insult the intelligence of our,
I don't know,
of our
man.
Discord members.
I
okay?
mean,
We'll
we
put it
see, I see
out.
that they are saying that it's fine.
okay,
yeah,
cool.
okay.
Yeah.
So where were we? Yeah. So Kachil was I was holding her down. She changed position to bite my right hand. So she punctured through the leather gloves, but she didn't. She was biting from the side of her mouth, so it didn't get me. But it was of enough force that the inside material of the glove was abrading on my skin. So I took some skin off. Right. It's amazing. Seriously, it's amazing. Yeah.
Actually, Jerry, you think about it. If you weren't wearing gloves, what would happen?
I will be in the hospital already. Seriously, I will be the one in hospital,
Oh my
not
God.
Lydia.
And
Yeah.
then
So thankfully, Anna bought those gloves
Correct.
that we can use.
Anna said your wife saved your life.
Yeah, saved my life, man.
So after Jerry yelled, we had to let go of the cat
Yeah.
because it was just crazy.
Yeah,
Then
it
we
was just
opened the
crazy.
door and then we went out to go and take a break.
Yes, so Kachil went under the couch again, and we went out to take a break. And I'm like, we're all sweating. And after that, went
Yeah.
outside, got some fresh air, came back in. Then I handed my gloves. This is why I'm gonna say this.
Yes.
I handed the gloves to Dan. You
He
want to
did.
give it a go?
He did.
Yeah. Then Dan was almost taking the gloves from me, right? Then I look at Lydia, or would you rather I continue because only one of us gets hurt? And Lydia is like, yes, I would prefer that, thank you.
She does not want her husband to be injured,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah, exactly. Okay, I understand, it's your husband, right?
Too bad.
Then why you offer it?
No, wait. Too bad Anna wasn't there to fight for you,
No,
Jerry.
but here's where it gets interesting. And this is the reason why it's funny that Lydia is in hospital and not me. But then I haven't seen the doctor, so I might go to hospital
Okay,
tomorrow.
so the last leg of this adventure takes place in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Where we managed to trap Kachu in the kitchen.
Yeah. So Lydia came up with the bright idea, right? Like, how about we move her to the kitchen where it's more brightly lit and
Correct.
less cluttered?
Correct.
Yeah, and then the two of us went back to the room and we just poke.
Yeah, we used a stick to
Yeah.
poke Kachu. And then we were very pissed him off to be pissed her off.
And then she came out, she ran circles, she was like running behind her owners, and the owner's like, Kachil, stop running. And then she finally went to the kitchen, and then we closed her in the kitchen, right? And that's where we're like, okay, let's form a game plan, right? So the three of us went in, closed the kitchen door behind us, and I think you were clearing the way, right?
I was feeling real. I had racks. Lydia
Yeah.
passes racks too.
Yeah, so Lydia was like, okay, Lydia was kind of like directing us a little bit, but she kind of was watching for areas where the cat might run to as well. So I was still the main catcher. And then she was running around behind the fridge and everything. So she was behind the fridge, and Lydia was trying to push her out, right?
Yeah.
So
with
Lydia,
with a shoe.
yeah, went in and put her foot right where her Kachil is.
Oh,
And Kachil was so
no.
freaked out. Kachil just
Bite
lashed
her
out at her foot, right? And then she bit. And then she
into the
repositioned
shoe.
and she bite again.
Yeah, bite again,
and then
yeah,
after
yeah.
that, she just claw, kick.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then after that, Lydia was like, she felt the pain already.
Yeah. I remember that. I saw the look on her face.
She was trying to be brave, but she felt the pain. And it's like, oh yeah, I think I got hit. So she went out. And then she went out, the two of us stayed in there. I didn't know that she got what happened to her, right? We two of us stayed in there. So we're just like, fuck, man, this motherfucker. And she went to the storeroom as well, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
oh
she
my
went.
god, the storeroom.
Thankfully, the storeroom is not cluttered, right? It's
But
just
it was still infested.
yeah,
lah.
it's still infested, but thankfully it's not cluttered. Imagine if it's cluttered and infested.
I really hats off to you for daring to do this thing. I don't even dare to step into the storeroom. I couldn't. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Because if you look up, did you look up?
Yes.
Yeah, lor.
Yeah, I know. And not only that, like
Wait, what's up? Moo or cockroach?
Cockroach.
cockroach.
It's
Yeah.
like, but you
Is
can
it
see
like
the
is it like a black wall of
No,
like
it's not. It's
moving
a lot of
black
specks.
wall?
Yeah, a lot of
That's
specks. Yeah, so
okay.
it's
Yeah.
the specks, and then you can see the eggs the cases.
A lot of specks that are moving. And then the thing is, right, so after Kachil, finally she ran to the deepest part of the kitchen
Yeah,
where
all the way at the end,
where the pink
fluid
slime is.
yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, shit. So she's there. There's an open window big enough for her to get out. We have the cat carrier behind me, right? Dan's bringing up the blankets to kind of cover her. So we covered her. At first it was behind the door. Then she
Yeah,
ran.
the door which didn't work well.
Yeah.
The door was like off at the hinges. It was like slanted.
the door
Kidding,
frame
sorry.
was so rotten that 2 out of the 3 hinges were already off. It was like hanging on the last hinge.
Yeah, but
Bro,
then,
just let nature take care of this, bro. You just gotta let. Bro, what even is this story?
Wait, and then?
We're not exaggerating. Is actually what happened. So and then
God.
I'm like, okay, he then was trying to like collect everything, clear everything out of the way in case we need to bring the cat out. Then I was in the kitchen, in the cooking area alone with Kachil, right? And I decided, I think I better move the pink slime out of the way.
That was the most tactical decision you ever made because and we talked about this afterwards. If Kachil had smashed into the pink slime or pushed Jerry into the pink slime and he splattered all over our clothes,
Biohazard.
It would have been a very, very bad night for
it
us.
would be a very bad night.
Yeah.
Like, the smell would be.
Yeah, I would not be able to wash it off.
Yeah, basically we will not be able to enter any public transport.
Yes, yeah. I
You have to walk home.
Yeah. And it was in Tampines.
Yeah, nobody
Hey, wait,
would take you.
Tampines?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Tampines.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Actually, we might have to throw our clothes away. Actually,
I bleached it. The
I'm
moment I
surprised
went
you all
back home,
didn't
I
like
bleached.
set it on fire. I just pour gasoline and set it on fire.
I threw my slippers away.
I'm sorry.
immediately.
If you
That's
slippers
insane.
away.
No, it's cheap. It's Decathlon
Okay, so let me
slippers.
tell you guys about the genius moment where the cat played its own hand and Jerry trapped it very masterfully. So it ran right into a corner, right? And then it pushed it right into the corner of the entire house, and it's so far away, right underneath this this cabinet. So what Jerry did, right? I just don't know why you did it. Where the inspiration came from is he used the carrier to catch the cat. So he put the carrier and then just slowly inched it closer and closer to the cat, who was trapped in its own corner. Right, and then the CD cat had nowhere else to run because he could see something coming. So he ran inside the carrier. So now it's like caught like a spider. You know, you put the Tupperware over it, right? But then how do you close the lid? So how do you get it to run to the back of the carrier? That's the thing I didn't get.
No, because it has nowhere to go, so it goes to the deepest part of the place where it feels safe.
But that's the opposite direction of where it came from.
Yeah, yeah. So when I
So
felt
the vertical lah. Vertical lah.
this was horizontal.
By the way, I feel like right when Dan Wong was like describing how he moved the carrier closer and closer to corner the cat, right? I feel like that's a scene from one of the new Jurassic Park movies.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Only that Jerry's a dinosaur.
No, the cat is the dinosaur.
The cat is the dinosaur.
Jerry is the Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Can control the velociraptors.
No,
Oh my
but so I think I just maneuver around enough for me to close
Just the barest
gate
minimum
of
of space to
carrier.
close the
Yes.
gate, yeah.
And then I let out a chuckle, right? That
Yeah.
was when you know it was done, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, I
man.
almost couldn't believe it. I almost couldn't believe
Yeah,
it.
I almost couldn't believe it was so simple in the end.
It was hours, bro. Hours in that.
It was just so simple. Bro.
So simple.
Just let nature
So
take care of it.
simple.
Yeah, that's why. Oh my god. Okay,
Then
I'm
also
not-
after we caught the cat, we went out and then I saw blood on the floor. Then I was like, "Oh, Lydia, what happened to you?"
Yeah.
And then her toenail like had come
Her
off.
toenail got pulled off
Oh
by the
my
oh
god.
my.
Yeah. So
God.
the cat's teeth sank it. Okay, to be fair,
The
Lydia's-
cat pulled her toenail
Yes.
off.
Like, it
Yes.
sank into the and
Yeah.
it ripped out the.
To be fair, Lydia's shoes were a lot thinner than the gloves.
Okay.
It was a lot thinner than the
Yikes!
gloves.
That was a
Yeah.
yikes moment.
And because it went through the nail and I think it might because the toe is very bony, right? Might have hit bone. So
Oh fuck.
yeah, that's probably the reason why the doctors are saying that she has to stay overnight for 2 or 3 days, right, for observation. Yeah.
My
Holy
grandma
shit.
like feeds cats, and I think a couple of years ago she fed one cat, and I think the cat bit her or something. And like, you know, with grandmothers and old people, they don't want to go like see doctor or whatever. So she just washed the wound and everything, but it got infected. It was like so swollen. Then eventually she had to go to the doctor.
How many?
Oh no, not doctor, to the hospital.
Oh,
She had to go to the hospital and she was on IV drip. And then all my
Yeah.
aunties and uncles were like, why you go and feed the dirty cat?
Yeah,
And she was
anyway.
in hospital for, I don't know, a week or something.
Poor
Wow.
auntie.
Anyway, I'm going to the polyclinic tomorrow to get it looked at.
Correct.
Yeah.
Bro, you might be a rabbit infected, tetanus
Yeah.
walking zombie
Yeah, I know,
that
right?
is ready to rampage right now.
Rabbit.
Why there's saliva bubbles at the corner of your mouth?
Beware, later you suddenly like lunge towards you and bite you.
Oh,
Goodbye,
wow.
John first.
Bro, just remember, just let nature take care of you.
Okay. I'll do
Don't
that,
forget, the pain, the cause, the source of your pain and suffering
Is
there.
Dan Wong.
Okay,
Then Wong,
But I dare say that, Jerry, okay, I give it to you, you are the chat. You are definitely the chat.
Honestly
You
speaking,
handle yourself very, very well.
I don't
with
even
bravery and with
Yeah.
intelligence.
Look, I'm not afraid of cockroaches, but that is a lot of cockroaches.
Okay, we have a whole bunch of comments.
Oh, okay. Come,
Okay,
let's take a
so-
look at our Discord, though.
my
Okay,
back.
so-
Oh my god, my backside clenched.
Okay,
Yeah,
this
so
one
did
is
mine.
the spicy torty cat ever. Humidity growth. This okay. Kachil got a kachil. Okay, I hope you guys get rabies and okay. Oh my God, Mel. I thought she wished rabies upon us, but it's both rabies and tetanus shots beforehand. Oh my God.
Lydia got tetanus shot already, but rabies not yet.
Many thanks for doing God's work by helping the cats. Okay, that's because her husband have already injuries through the glass door. That one also nature took care of you lah.
I have a hairline fracture now because of that.
Okay. The Wongs getting injured together. Oh, because Lydia didn't change her surname,
No,
right?
no,
Yeah,
no,
so it's not. So she's still a Binti something. Okay, at least it was a glass door. Okay, a lot of glass door. Oh my God, my back. Okay, but backside clenched. My backside clenched too, guys. Okay, this was one.
Wow,
especially
you're
the
really
toenail
freaking
ripping
like sacrifice blood, sweat, and tears, literally.
Yeah, well, I was telling
part. And
the
y'all
story.
were literally doing it for the content.
Yeah, we were doing.
Were we? I guess we were.
Yeah.
We were.
No,
But
you
media
guess-
course
no-
content.
No need to guess. You were literally
Yeah,
doing
we were
it
doing it for the content. No, the thing is, I think Lydia was saying they are going to do the catching today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so today is supposed to be the
Catching day.
catching the cats, and then they are doing the volunteers are going to clear out the trash, and then everything today. You know, like fuck, man, you have film crew, you have volunteers, the cats are gonna freak out even
Totally
more.
gonna freak out. Yeah.
You know, so I suggested we go a day earlier or something.
And can I say, I suggested that, this weekend, didn't we have podcasts? Yeah, let's put a podcast on one day and the cat catching on another day. See, I was so responsible.
Wow.
Because if it happened today, right?
Wow.
We me and Jerry,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
would
You
have
are
been here.
literally like
yeah.
the guy who just like basically sat down, did nothing. Then didn't he catch the cat? Then I may come down here and just like, hey, by the way,
I was so responsible.
I came up with the vertical cage solution, and I also let people know that we got podcast on Sunday, guys. Bro,
Guys,
you did nothing. Jerry did the heavy lifting. Your wife toenail kind of ripped out her feet, and then you're just down here, hey bro, guys, hey, look at my contribution, guys.
I'm so smart and I'm so responsible, guys. Wow, praise me, love
I'm
me.
like the guy, right, who does the housework and then wants to be praised.
Correct, you are. You didn't even do anything.
Have lah.
I carry the kid. Actually, me stepping. Hey, Angie, don't you know, some people, the best they can do, right, is just to show up.
Okay, well done, then Wong. At least you showed up for both occasions. You know, you went there to catch the cats, to be there to watch Jerry catch the cats, and you came to the podcast.
No, to be fair, he caught the first one.
Okay, I did. I guess I did.
Wonderful.
No, Jerry, you did it too. I just held the cage.
Amazing.
The vertical cage, right?
The
vertical cage,
yes, yeah,
Vertical
yeah, the vertical
wouldn't
cage
have
was-
been caught without the vertical cage. Wonderful.
The second one was so he was so unhappy that he was gonna
The
caught.
orange one,
Yeah,
orange
oh
one
my
was.
goodness.
I thought the orange one was gonna be the worst. Then I realized the next one is a tortilla. Wow, fuck.
So basically, are there going to be people keeping an eye on them, like to make
Yes.
sure that it doesn't go back to original state? Because a lot of
No,
times, what happens
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the shadow hanging over
Yeah.
our heads lah. That
Channel 5 gets their content.
Yeah.
We all get to
in-house.
feel good,
Yeah, we all get to
but-
feel good. But in the end,
yeah.
the problem is not solved.
I mean, like the thing about hoarding situations and also like cases like this is that yes, you can do the clear out and everything, but if there's no one to go in and then do regular cleaning, like generally speaking, they are not gonna maintain. Like if they have
Yeah,
a
there's
habit
no
of
way.
like not throwing like trash away,
One of the
it
ladies,
accumulates.
not both of them.
Yeah, accumulates very quickly, and if they
Yes.
are like too fragile and old to do any sort of cleaning, then it's also a problem, lah. Like I mean,
The volunteers do come and help them clean.
Yeah.
But it's not regular enough to the extent they can that can, you
Oh,
know.
the volunteers also need some biohazard suit. Lah.
Yeah,
Holy
probably.
shit. If I was
Yeah.
a volunteer, I also will just be like, you know what? I want to volunteer
guys.
somewhere else.
I'm actually the first thing that I was surprised by is I didn't like sneeze and whatnot when I was in there. Yeah, I was very surprised by that.
But I think like the other thing is also that like you know, HDB is like shared housing lah. Like
Yes.
you essentially are just right next door to your
Yes.
neighbor. So the houses next door are probably infested with
Oh,
cockroaches
yeah.
also. But it's
Yeah.
it's like how bad do you let it get before you get the town council and all these HDB like into this
But they
and,
also
and
cannot do
getting
anything on. They literally
Yeah,
can't.
they
They
can only-
literally can't
yeah,
do.
They can only
anything.
advise you, tell you to do things. Yeah,
I mean, I actually have a holder right, like about 2 or 3 doors down from me. They usually like the volunteers usually come every week or so, or once every 2 weeks. I will see them frequently on the weekends. There will be like huge bags outside, and then they'll just clear out. Lor. But at least I think that guy. So far, I haven't seen like a lot of like cockroaches. I think his house used to be in a worse condition. I think it's significantly better now with the intervention of the social workers.
Yeah. I think there's this one organization where they kind of specialize in clearing hoarders' houses. Yeah. But you know, it's very precarious lah. Like I've got a friend who stays also in a corridor 3-room flat, where like just a few doors down, her neighbor is a hoarder, but not to the extent where it's so jialat lah. But when you walk past the house, you can still smell it. You know, like and she's like, oh my god, you know, I keep my house so clean, but the pests come, you know.
If I remember what Lydia mentioned was, they were complained by the neighbors quite often, and they used to have more cats, right? And then it reduced to these 3, and thankfully they are neutered as well, lah.
Jerry, one thing that you didn't see, because you had left first to put everything into the car, right? Was the crowd that gathered outside the house. There was a small crowd.
Really?
Yeah, then they were
Oh.
doing the auntie thing lah. You do the auntie gesture.
哎呦哇，他们终于来这里做这些东西了，Oh my god！ 哇
哇，每次都是
Oh,
Yeah.
did they do that to you guys?
to me, because I was the
哦，
last
你们
guy.
终于来了，
Okay,
为什么
okay.
为什么等这么久才来？你知道那个洞这么多个蟑螂哇
I just want to let
嘞
you two know, right? The two of you, the auntie impersonation, right? Fucking 10 out of 10.
Spot on.
Fucking
Thank you.
Spot
bro.
on.
It is so. I cannot believe the two of you are middle-aged
aunties。
millennials. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, if I close my eyes and then I just imagine with all my might, the two of you are 65-year-old. Okay?
Yeah, I know. Like I've got like a
Boomers.
perm and then like wearing all the bling bling.
Your
And
hair
then
red
I'll be like,
color.
Yeah, I'll be like right outside.
Auntie, don't like that. They all
Then you
got
have the
condition,
then you have
know.
the trolley behind. One of the wheels is kind of
My
busted.
tie inside.
Yeah, so
Tissue in my bra.
okay, I think we have dwelled enough on these cats.
Yeah.
Bro, we are like on
Yeah.
this topic for like I don't know, like
Yeah,
45
minutes. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
So,
goodness.
Jerry,
what
by
else
the
do-
way, just to let you know, Jerry at the in the group chat, right, was just like, hey guys, can I have 15 to 20 minutes just talking about this story? And then it went on for 45 minutes. This is the average Longkang experience. But anyway, we all get used to it already. Yeah.
Welcome to the Longkang.
Yes, but thanks for doing all that stuff to help though. It is really a labor of love and sacrifice.
You know the funniest thing is I wore slippers and I didn't get scratched on the legs.
Jerry, I should have told you beforehand about the situation. Yeah, then you probably
Yeah.
wouldn't have worn your
Yeah, I
slippers.
probably would have worn slippers.
But it's also good because you didn't wear like expensive work shoes that you would have to throw away in the end, I guess.
I guess, yes.
Were
Yeah.
they bed bugs?
Probably.
I'm just willing to bet that they are.
Yeah. Probably. I don't know.
There were other bugs as well, other
Yeah.
than cockroaches.
My friend was like asking me. I mean, like I got a lot of friends who are very like good Samaritan types, and then they always try to get me to go to these like voluntary stuff, and I'm like, no, thank you, thank you, but no, thank you.
Lydia was saying...
I'll just give you all money, please.
Yeah.
Take my money.
Over dinner, Lydia was saying when she does this program, and then when the cats are nice and fluffy and clean,
Yeah, because we get a lot of those.
all the volunteers want to keep hey, I foster.
Yeah.
Then when you come from a cockroach infested house, a scruffy,
Got
ugly.
flea or not?
Huh?
Got flea or not? They ask.
Got flea or not? Got tick or not? Then they were like, no, my flea is not available during this time.
I don't blame them lah. Honestly,
I don't blame them.
them.
I don't blame them lah.
But it's also like, okay, if you're gonna be a volunteer, then just like suck it up and just do this work, okay?
Like
you don't volunteer for the best thing only.
When Lydia asked me, do you guys mind taking one of them? And like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, you've got your other cats to take care of. I mean, like
we
to,
just
to
TNR
consider.
one as well.
Yeah.
So that's a and I was like, no more.
Imagine you get a flea situation or whatever.
Yeah.
We have a ringworm situation at home now.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Damn.
fun.
All right, shall we move on
Yes.
to the next topic?
Yeah.
My
let's
brain
go.
is just fried. Okay, my brain is fried by all your
We
descriptions.
need to talk about.
I'm so curious about what's up in your life. I really feel like you are on some grand adventure and you're not telling us about it.
What great
can
adventure?
feel
I'm not
it.
on
I
a
can
great
feel
adventure.
it.
What are you talking about?
You're tired because of something very
No,
important.
I'm like, I just went on a 40-minute journey in my mind with you guys.
Oh.
With the cockroaches and pink slime, and it's frying my brain, okay?
I'm sorry. But it's your empathy that's causing this frying.
No, it's my
happen,
deep
is it?
sense of disgust
Oh.
and
It's
repulsion.
normal lah. And I was like dry heaving the whole time I was telling her the story.
Yeah, I have an extremely vivid imagination when it comes to these things.
Okay, speaking of tortitudes.
Speaking of pink,
Speaking of
pink,
slime.
yes.
Speaking
Pink.
of cockroach.
Slime.
yeah, let's talk about Lawrence Wong and his recent NDP speech.
What the fuck?
I knew it was coming. So
All
I
right,
contributed.
the NDP speech. Okay, first up, how many of y'all watch it? Watch
Nope.
it live?
I watched part of
I
it,
watched it while
parts
working.
of it.
I don't even know what the hell's going
fellow
on.
Singaporeans, the government will put in the work, but you also must exercise your own responsibility.
Alright, shut the fuck up. Nobody said that. Okay.
He did. He said it.
I only saw I watched it on TikTok and I just saw people spamming like Dorney Teritopsis still earning for PM and shit. There was a part where like that
Thought you want to be
happened.
president, now you want to be PM.
Oh
also.
shit.
Not he spam lah, other people spamming
Aiyo.
Last thing I want is an immortal jellyfish for
Yeah,
Prime Minister. Okay. So, the most exciting news from this speech, right, is shared parental leave.
What?
And additional paternity leave.
What?
Like,
So
bro,
parents
That's
will
like
get
the most boring
John,
part of it.
that means
What about the renewed social compact?
Okay, let's just talk about things one by one. All right.
Okay,
First thing
okay.
is parents will get additional 10 weeks of shared parental leave.
none of our business.
Replacing current
who's gonna
arrangements
give me?
where husband can share up to 4 weeks of their wife's 16 weeks of maternity
You know when
leave.
he said that, right? The camera cut to this guy's face, right? His face was like,
Okay.
I'm serious.
that did not happen.
I'm serious.
Whose face?
No, it happened on the
That one.
fucking. It was on camera.
That one-
I didn't watch it, so I don't
It
know.
was on camera. He's just dulan. He has to go and help his wife out with the baby. I'm not making this up, guys. I look at the guy's face, I know already. I see his
Okay.
face.
Anyways,
Angie,
the,
please continue and ignore. that.
Sorry.
the new initiative will start with 6 weeks for babies born from the 1st of April. April Fools!
Damn.
And be increased to the full 10 weeks a year later, said PM Wong. The additional 10 weeks will be paid for by the government and is on top of the current 4 weeks of leave for fathers and 16 weeks for mothers. In total, parents will get 30 weeks or 7.5 months of paid parental leave by 2026.
But this is shared between the spouses.
Yeah,
No,
correct.
okay. So there is the 16 weeks that the
Maternity
have.
leave, yeah.
Then now the paternity is 10 weeks, right? They also increase the paternity. Then from increasing the paternity, there's an additional 10 weeks that is shared.
Okay.
Yeah, between the
Okay.
the parents
Okay.
that they can alternate.
Mm.
Like whomever is the, because I think what was the issue.
So
previously
initially,
was,
okay, so according to the Straits Times article, so paternity leave had been doubled from 2 weeks to 4 weeks earlier in 2024, but the employers could have the discretion whether to offer it because it wasn't mandatory. From April Fool's next year, it will become mandatory. So like employers will have no choice, basically. You won't be able to say no.
our paternity leave is only 4 weeks,
Yeah.
2 weeks.
It
Do
was
it.
2 weeks before. Then
Yeah.
after that it was now okay. So now
I
they
always
make
thought
it
6.
mandatory.
Sorry,
Then,
to be, sorry to be the Kelvin Cheng here, right? But what's to stop a company from just firing a junior employee for when these things take place?
They can report to
Yeah, but I'll just
MOM.
make up
It's,
something. I'll just say like, oh, you're not a good fit for our team. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's just not working out. I don't have to give a reason and say that your wife is pregnant.
I think
or you are
MOM
pregnant.
has some
Okay,
protections.
I mean,
I don't know.
like,
Okay, I don't know. Dan Wong, when was the last time you
fired
worked
somebody
full-time?
yesterday.
When was the last time you worked full time for someone? Okay, but typically you don't. It won't just happen like that one.
Oh, really? You can't just say you're fired. And
Bro,
then
I mean, okay, you think about the time that you've actually fired someone. Okay, was it like instantaneous overnight? Probably not, right? It was like an accumulation, right? And then over time, you will have to let your employees know. Okay, first warning, second, there's a verbal warning, written warning, final warning. Then before you can terminate. Usually, it kind of goes that way. You don't just simply terminate out of the blue, right? If there if there was a dip in productivity, then you have to let the employee know. Okay, you're not performing. Like, can you increase your performance? Are you able to do more? So on and so forth.
Where did you learn all this cool stuff?
The only one that I've seen before.
I'm the only HR, bro. I am the only person qualified, right, to talk about any HR stuff.
Okay.
Now y'all go and
No.
speculate.
Riddle me this. Imagine, right? You three are my employees, and I'm the boss. And like, John, you can't work here anymore because I've done the finances, and there isn't enough money from our current projects to keep you in our employ.
No, that one retrenchment. If retrenchment, right, then it's a different thing. If let's say the company is downsizing, right, that one is retrenchment. Then if you go through the retrenchment exercise, there's a set like policy that you have to. If you're a company of certain size, if you're like let's say a 4-man company, if it's just the 4 of us, then no one cares, then just fuck it, who cares? But if it's like if you're a company of a certain size, then you have to go through the retrenchment procedure.
So the government has these like channels in place, and the companies must follow. It's mandatory for a SME of a particular size to follow these retrenchment guidelines, or what?
Yeah, of course. That's why when who was it? Was it Lazada or one of the? Oh man, I'm going to get sued. Was it Shopee?
No, I don't think it's Shopee.
I think
Yeah.
it's Lazada. One of the companies that kind of like very very quickly did the retrenchment exercise.
Yeah.
They were under criticism, and then the government came out and said we're going to investigate because you guys were doing the retrenchment exercise a bit too quickly.
I think it's Lazada. If I recall, it should be Lazada.
I think this was last year.
Yeah, last year.
Fact check me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry, Lazada. Please don't sue me if I'm wrong. Okay, I continue to buy your stuff. Okay, I go to your last mall.
My phone says Shopee all the time.
Anyways, so like there's this article that I was reading about the paternity leave, that only around half of fathers took paternity leave in 2019, and only 40% took the full 2 weeks each year from 2018 to 2020, basically.
What do you think, Angie, on the lens of a woman, that a man takes less leave, even though he's entitled to more leave?
Well, I think one part could be like if you take your because it's not normalized in Singapore, and then if you take leave, then people might be like, oh, okay, wow, you're so lazy, why you take leave lah, and all that kind of stuff, and you're, I guess, less productive at work, and you might be passed up for promotions, all things that women had to face when they go for maternity leave.
One of the things that some of my friends mentioned before is they discussed this back then. This is like years ago when a lot more my friends were still doing full-time jobs. They were discussing with their wives, and a lot of them were saying that very often the men will not take leave just in case they are needed. So they're like, hey, 你懂住，不要用先, don't use it first because it's only so limited, right?
Like a reserve battalion.
Yeah, like reserve it. It's so limited that if you use it, right, if like, I take the full 2 weeks to stay home, and then after that, if the kid has to go hospital or whatever.
Actually, there's like a lot of different type of arrangement.
Yeah.
It just really depends. Of course, not everyone takes the paternity leave because some of them don't need to take the paternity leave. There's also depending on which company, like if you're in a larger company, usually they have something called childcare leave. Especially if, let's say, also if you're in civil service and all that, you might have childcare leave. But not every company affords you childcare leave. Some of them just give you the standard, the 7 to 14 days under the Employment Act. So it's not like a standard thing. Every company have their own leave arrangement. Some of them also allow you to, like, for example, carry forward to next year. Some of them don't allow you to carry forward at all. It just kind of varies and depends lah. It's not a one size fit all. Of course, that now is mandatory, right? Maybe there'll be a greater push lah towards moving in that direction, and especially for civil service when there's the 10-week. If let's say there's the but I don't know if the civil service they are entitled to this, by the way, because civil service have a different employment scheme to the rest of us. But assuming that they are also entitled to the 10-week shared parental leave, right, then they may not want to use their childcare leave for certain things. So now basically what the government is saying, okay, we are just offering you a little bit more flexibility. We are clamping down on it so that employer must say yes, they cannot say no. And then furthermore, employer don't have to pay for it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Because, like, for example, the 10-week shared leave, right, is government fully paid for. Yeah.
Now, will we see a rise in babies?
Oh, wait, I just want to know. Angie, you gotta answer me this, okay? Now
What?
that you heard this news, right? Are you gonna drop the femcell aesthetic, and are you gonna start looking for a husband to make baby?
Oh wow!
Bro.
Thank you, government, for the 10-week take extra week. I really want to, like, open up shop and then, like, get some babies out to increase our TFR, man. I just really want to do my duty as a female citizen of Singapore, and replenish the TFR so we can.
Want to overturn?
Hang on a second.
Yeah, thank you for the extra 10 weeks, man.
Okay.
Great.
Hang on. Because I ever heard you. I remember I ever heard you say before. Oh, there isn't enough paternity leave. Men are not doing enough. We need the government to make paternity leave mandatory. Bro, I heard you say it before.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that it's done already. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta put the money where your mouth is. You gotta start popping out babies. Okay, Angie.
Like that is for women who want to have kids, right? Like, I don't want to have kids.
Bro, this is the feminist line that's been touted for like a damn long time about paternity leave and whatever. And then now that it's out, right? Now that it's there in the open, right? You know what I'm thinking? It's not going to even affect the birth rate, like, even a little bit.
But even if it does not affect the birth rate, like, it is helpful for women and men who are having kids, what? Right? Like, are you going to say that it's not going to be helpful for them, or it's not going to be good for them as parents to have extra time with their kids?
Okay, so okay. Now, on the surface, all this is very hunky-dory, right? But there's one aspect of it that we haven't discussed yet, which is where the fuck is all this money coming from?
Our taxes, or?
So if we are still going to pay additional tax, okay, in the form of like GST and whatever, right, okay? And then also that, right, all this money just get rediverted back to us, right? But it's not even to us, it's to our employer, okay? So, end of the day, is it really that great of a trade-off? Are we really benefiting all that much from it?
Actually, this question that you asked, it was in part answered by Lawrence Wong. He had so many press conferences. He had so many questions that he had to answer from the press. And this is literally one of them. And his reply to that was, "Don't worry, we have already budgeted for this," he says. I'm not making this up.
Yeah. No, I think from what Bertha Hansen was saying, that it's probably going to cost around 300 odd million a year.
That's not a lot.
It's not a lot, but it's still money from somewhere lah. Like, all this still has to come from somewhere. So at the rate that it's going, our budget every year, right, is always balanced one. It's always net zero.
Correct, because they eat the porridge, that's why.
So it means to say that this 330 million needs to come from somewhere else, right? Somebody need to fork up this 330 million. Where is it coming from? That's what I want to know.
They can buy one less F-35 every year.
Yeah. Yeah. Or buy the model that doesn't have the VTOL one. Buy the long runway takeoff one.
But that's exactly not what they want.
Oh.
Anyway.
Jerry, it's okay to sacrifice a little bit of defensive capability
A bit,
for a bit more of like
Birth rate.
birth rate.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Okay, so another thing that Angie, I think you'll be very happy about is the new housing for singles. So it depends not so much on like the size of the housing. I think it's not so much on whether you're married or not. Now it depends on whether you're taking care of your parents or not. So, okay, singles applying for the BTO will get priority when buying a home near their parents from mid-2025. Currently married children and their parents buying new flats to live with or near each other get priority access. This will soon be extended to all parents and their children married or single. So this could be also like
Okay, hold on. They're saying that the stream is intermittently breaking up every 5 seconds
is it
in the chat.
is it still happening?
Clipper blocked. Let us know if we are still breaking up.
Okay, maybe it's just a one-time thing. Because I see the signal strength, everything is like okay.
Holy fuck, Cortex Pet, what happened? Is your husband's finger okay?
What happened?
Cortex Pet bit her husband's finger. He got blood poisoning, and then.
My husband got bitten by his guinea pig and his,
Oh, sorry,
and his finger swell. You
Oh.
think the woman go and bite the husband?
I don't know. I mean, Cortex
my
Pet is
God.
free to bite her husband's finger if she so desires to.
Okay, stream is normal now. Stream is normal now. I mean,
It's never normal in the Longkang.
all right.
Okay. So Angie, how do you feel about this particular that singles can get priority to BTO if buying near to their parents?
Good lah. I mean, it's great lah. Because singles are probably more likely to take care of their elderly parents than their married brothers or sisters.
That's true. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So like and you know like to have to travel all the fucking way to visit your parents and like do caretaking duties. I think it's just fucking shit lah. And also singles are now that we are giving like married couples with kids so much more maternity leave and childcare leave or whatever. Singles are generally the one who singles or married people without children are the ones who have to pick up the slack in the workforce. So imagine like you're a single person, you are fucking working OT in your company because like all these people are popping kids and then like going on their leave.
No, because your work is your baby.
Shut up.
That was
So-
cold, Angie.
That was annoying. So
No, that was that
imagine
was
you're
great.
you're
That was
doing
great.
that. You're staying back late at the workplace or whatever. You can't take like June holidays or December holidays off because your colleagues are doing that, and then you have to take off all the other time slots, and then you have to travel real far just to see your parents. And take care of them. And imagine if your parents have to go to like hospitals, because like, I mean, if you're in your 30s or your 40s, your parents are probably at the age where, they have to like visit the hospital or visit a
Check-up.
doctor, checkups and whatnot.
The ladies living at the place where we helped yesterday, pretty much that age.
But like when my mom was going through her cancer treatment, like I had to go like every other week, and then there are like just a lot of things that you have to do. Like I was married at a point in time, and I wasn't living with my parents, and I had to spend a fortune in like taxis or whatever, and after midnight, right? Like no more public transport. Freaking like I'm paying like so much money just on transport and so much time, right? So I think this is great. It should have been done way earlier, but thanks, Lawrence Wong.
I guess thanks.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, actually there's one thing I also wanted to talk about. And this one I think Angie I haven't had the time to go and fact check it. I think Angie you would be a bit better positioned to answer this.
What?
Workers' Party in the past got suggest the paternity leave thing, right? Was that the case? Do you remember?
I'm pretty sure. I think they might have. What I do know is for sure is like I think Louis Ng also did from PAP. He's just championing lots of leaves everywhere. And one of the leaves that he was championing is actually elderly care leave, where if you have to take care of your parents, your aged parents, that you get leave to do so, because we don't have that currently.
That's for the married without kids and single people.
Yeah. Hey, imagine if you're married and you have kids, and then you also get that leave. It's like stacking up all your leaves that you can basically not work already.
But that's the
You see, 1 year is you just give birth, then your parents are in the hospital. That's it.
That's
That's all
it.
you
Yeah, you're done.
Don't
You're
you
still
worry.
taking pay.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But we don't have elder care leave right now, actually. I think you have to take on your, take it out of your personal
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
leave.
Yes. So I think when you look at some of the European countries where you can take super extended
21
period of time,
days.
Yeah. No, I think it's some of the leave schemes you can stack up quite a lot also.
Mm.
And then you
Not
can
just that, you know,
eventually,
some
just full on sabbatical also.
no,
and
but some countries they go on summer holidays.
Yeah.
It's like three
Yeah.
weeks or 3 months. I can't remember.
there
Something like
was
that. It's
this
insane.
YouTube or TikTok reel that was funny. There's this American side of the business calling the Spanish, and they're like, "Where are you guys?" I'm on my holiday. When are you coming back? My holiday is 1 month.
Clipper says Louis Chua from WP proposed shared parental leave in 2022.
Okay.
2022.
Thanks, Clipper.
Thank you.
Thanks, Clipper.
Clipper fact checker.
Thanks.
So is it Lawrence Wong is pulling a Dan Wong now?
Is Lawrence Wong being populist right now? Is he trying to appeal to the population, the general population?
I just want to do what's best for Singapore.
Is he the guy that's just someone tell the joke already, then he tells it a bit louder, then everyone laughs? Instead of the other guy? Is that the state of SG politics?
We need a renewed social compact.
Then if you do that impersonation one more time,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep on doing it until I get it right.
I'm gonna give you a hug.
A big hurt or a small hurt?
A hug. Okay.
Or a hug.
Anyways, there's also higher grants for lower income couples. So first timer families can get up to 80K
That's a lot.
to help with their new
That's
or
a
resale
lot,
flat
man. That's
purchases.
How much you get?
I got nothing.
By the way, I think we need to. I think in this Longkang, we must make it policy. This HDB thing, we must always say it is not a grant. It is a loan. Okay, we
Yeah,
must
it's a
always
loan.
100% say that.
I
it
got
is a
nothing.
loan. Yeah.
Because you have to pay it back if
Yeah.
you sell it.
You
Right,
sell it,
right.
it goes back to your CPF, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
80K,
Or
right, you're
they took
saying?
it back, yeah.
Up to 80K.
Up to 80K, okay.
Not 80K for
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah. But yeah, I got nothing.
I mean, you can apply it depends on where you're staying.
Remember we talked about this a long time ago when we did our HDB episode a long time ago.
Jerry, I'm so sorry.
Right.
I feel very guilty right now for not remembering that you got nothing.
I got nothing because right after I applied, then all the grants came in. Then after that, you got the grants. Then you
did.
finished you finished applying already. And
No,
got
you
a
took
grant.
all the grants, right? Not knowing that you had to pay them back. Was it
Yeah,
you?
yeah, you would you
No,
you,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
come
no.
on, come on.
I have no intention to sell my
Yeah.
house. My house is perfect.
Then
as it is.
after you got the grant and you got your place, right? Someone else that happened in a 5-year period, and the grants just kept accumulating more and more
Yes,
grants.
yes.
And then years after you got yours, then they got freaking 40,000 or
I'm
something.
sorry to hear, Jerry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to hear. Yeah. You must feel very cheated. It's like
No
the
lah,
story
actually
in
it's
the
okay
Bible.
lah. If you don't have the grant, all that is okay one.
We
I mean
I'm fine. Yeah.
you have all these grants, then you still need to pay back when you
Yeah.
sell and.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
just
fine.
like-
I'm fine. Yeah, it's not. It's a bit of a struggle, but of course,
It's good, right? If you're really buying for the sake of staying, and then you
Yeah,
are
yeah.
really destitute and broke, and then you need the additional government subsidies for you to just have a roof over your head.
Everything that you described just now was me.
me too.
Actually, what else on Lawrence Wong's shit list caught your fancy?
Oh, hold on, let me see.
There's also no more GED, no more gifted
GEP.
education program, or at least it's been revamped lah.
Right. Oh, I thought he was going to burn all the GEP kids.
So what's gonna happen is every school will now have their own identifier for those kids that is so-called gifted, and then they will remain in their school, maybe as a after-school enrichment program.
So I think they will have to travel to a school that is close to them for the after school program or after school enrichment program.
Or it might
basically.
still be in the same school. Yeah.
So my sisters, who are
Older than you.
Gen Xers, they were discussing it in our own WhatsApp group, and then they were like, "Huh? Doesn't this sound like our old system where, you know, the good students go to A class, the not so good students go to B class? You know,
It's
after
cyclical.
40 years, it comes back to the
Yeah,
same
you go
thing
back
again.
to the same thing.
You know,
I
it's
think
like you split until like nothing works, and you go back to the same system.
If I'm not wrong, like I mean, it's not like gifted, but I think like in my school in the past, like because there were so few Tamil students, then the Tamil students have to go to either they took Malay class, language class, or they went to another school to like take their Tamil classes. So I guess like that's probably what's gonna happen for the new GEP program. If the school that your kid is at is not offering it, then it's probably like you travel like what to a neighboring school.
Just go to Bishan. RI has it.
Yeah, so I think that's good lah. I because I think if you were to like offer all kids like all schools to offer GEP program, I think that's not feasible as well.
Yeah, not.
But I think it's important to identify the kids who can be stretched and have the potential to go further. Whether or not like that's gonna push them to like more further stress is another thing lah, I guess.
Are we finally now going to talk about the social compact?
Sure, let's talk about the social compact.
What is the social compact?
No, we're not talking about the social compact.
But I still don't know what's a social compact.
I'm going to throw you inside a compactor and I'm going to compact
I know
you.
a compactor
Is it the
put bad
makeup
guys
the
inside.
makeup compact?
Oh, is it called a compact?
It's called compact, right?
Do you know that Polly Pocket was inspired from a makeup compact?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
And then Mighty Max, eh?
Mighty Max came from Polly Pocket one.
Oh.
So the inventor of the Polly Pocket like had a little daughter, and then he wanted to be able to bring like her toys everywhere. So he took one of his wife's old makeup compact, cleaned it out, and then like make little
Dioramas.
small little diorama inside, and then like he made a little tiny wooden doll, so she
Bless
can put the
him.
doll inside, and then she can like keep it and then carry it everywhere.
What a sweet story.
Yes,
Sweet
what a
Who
story.
knew that
sweet
it's going to
story.
be a multi-million-dollar product enjoyed
Yeah.
by Singaporean consumers like decades later?
Yeah, exactly.
Predominantly people from the Longkang and from Tampines.
Yes,
So-
exactly.
You should do something for your daughter, John, and it will also be a multi-million-dollar business. You just need to give her what she wants.
You know what I want? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a Jerry. I'm going to grow my hair out. And I'm going to have a man bun in honor of my upcoming daughter.
How's that going to help your daughter? Are you
Yeah, how's
gonna,
that gonna help?
Yeah, put her in a man bun or unflame.
Why do you think I'm helping her? What was the original premise? I don't understand.
No, I thought you were keeping a man bun to like help your daughter so you can develop it into a multi-million-dollar business like Polly Pocket. Isn't that the whole link?
Sad.
You are
okay.
thinking like you all think too highly of me. Like first of all, I'm not doing anything for anyone. What the fuck are you all talking about?
John, you need to store food in your man bun.
You know
think
what?
that's the
I
only
think
plausible.
Dan Wong, you should help him. You should go make those like lactation cookies and then make him eat it, so he can
Correct.
breastfeed his own daughter.
Correct.
She can taste the milk of her father.
It sounds very awful. It sounds like a pedophile wet dream. But
John, for you, I will give you a discount for my lactation cookies.
bro, even if you throw into the fires of hell, I still won't accept it. You understand? No?
Why you don't want to eat my
Maybe
lactation
you
cookies?
need
They're
to
very
sneak
tasty.
it. You need to sneak it into his food. Then he's like, how come my breasts are getting big? My chest is getting bigger. How come like there's like
Yeah, there's wet
droplets
fluid.
of milk coming out of my breast? And he's like, oh well, since it's leaking, I might as well feed
Might as
her.
well. Might as well.
Yeah,
If not, all that liquid will go to waste. You know.
yeah. It's like
Can make use
precious,
of your extra paternal leave now.
precious John liquid.
Then I take the paternal leave, right? Then end up, right, I just pay myself the paternal leave. Then I claim from government. It's like, hey, my employee took the paternity leave, bro. I need his money for it.
Hey,
Aren't you like technically an employee of your own
I'm
company?
an employee or it's a private limited one. What the fuck?
Right.
So do you still get it?
I also
Can you
got
get
that
it?
together.
Ah,
Oh, nice.
absolutely, I get it. What are you talking about?
Nice.
So you might as well, right? It's like,
Also, then, you know what? Then you can break records. This is your gift to your daughter. You are breaking the stereotype of men and fathers not breastfeeding.
bro, I don't know why the two of you are so obsessed with me breastfeeding. First of all, you look
Because I
at-
think
you
it's a
look at
wonderful
this-
thing.
You look at these packs of mine. Okay?
What pecs?
These are packs. Okay, I've been developing
Boobs.
these packs. Okay,
Boobs.
I'm like benching 80 kilos now. Okay, it's still a bit less than my goal, but I'm getting there.
Okay, so can we double confirm that if you lie down on a table and then I lie on top of you, you can bench me because I'm 80 kilograms.
You're not 80 kilograms. That's
Yeah, I was
number
gonna
one.
say that. You're not 80 kilograms.
Bro,
I don't believe
you're
that.
like 90. You're like 96 kg at the minimum. Okay.
No, no.
Second of all,
Really?
if you are 80 kilo,
Yeah,
yes,
right.
the answer is yes. I could do it.
Yeah, I dropped to 79 now actually.
Really?
You are not 79.
You're not 79.
Yeah, there ain't no way.
Really? Holy shit, man. I'm
Okay, then
75.
anyway, there is no titty milk coming out from this.
There is, I can see it.
There is no titty milk.
The human
Alright,
body is
there's
70%
no-
I want you to
water.
have
no,
like
like, little
giant
drooping-
double D tits.
Who has double D tits?
You.
Bro,
In the future,
where
after
is the-
eating
where is- no,
lactation
Because
cookies.
you are generally
at
larger.
this.
John, if I
Look at
collect
this.
your
Ugh.
adipose tissues, right?
Bro, I
and
can
transport it
flex
to like a
I
smaller
can
girl,
flex
right?
my nene, no. Okay.
Can the camera catch that?
No, because I wear dark color, so cannot. But there ain't no milk coming out from any of my appendages. Alright, ain't no milk. Okay.
Ew. Appendage.
Ah.
Ew.
So the two of you get your mind out of the gutter.
Out
you
of the
fucking
farm.
filthy degenerates.
Since that is dead, then we should talk about the Kallang Alive master plan.
What? Kalang what?
Yes, there
are
is
you
a
talking
Kallang
about,
Alive
Angie?
master
Kallang
plan.
Alive
Yes.
master plan. How was that segue? I thought that was a great segue.
It just hit me like a brick. I mean,
Yeah.
like what on earth is a Kallang Alive
As part
master
of the
plan?
new Kallang Alive master plan, a new indoor area with a capacity of 18,000 will be built to host more top-tier events in place of the current Singapore indoor stadium. It means that Singapore athletes can compete on home ground, cheered on by fellow Singaporeans. Better facilities will be built there for Team Singapore athletes too, including new sports science and sports medicine facilities. And then National Training Centre for key sports will also be sited there, blah, blah, blah. Sports school, blah, blah, blah. Move to Kallang area.
Oh, this is
Actually,
real.
the sports school thing, right? I think is probably the most exciting part of it. It's like a
I
it's like a
guess.
hub for all the sports event, all the sports training, then the sports rehabilitation, sports science, nutrition, all the good stuff all gathered in one location.
Yup.
However, I do not know actually what it would be would there be any like growing pains for developing athletes, right, who may have the potential but live all the way in Woodland, then after that need to go all the way to Kallang for
You know what I
like
think
training
will
or whatever.
You know what I think will really motivate our athletes, our Singaporean athletes? I think we should make a better Singapore badge when we go to the Olympics. Do you see the Singapore badge
Oh yeah,
that went to the
It
Olympics?
wasn't very inspiring.
It was
yeah.
so fugly. It was so fugly that
You're-
I bet
brutally
you
honest now.
I bet you $10. Okay, like what happened was that somebody was like, "Oh, hey, we need to make a pin for 2024 Paris Olympics," and then they're like, "We just sub it out to the pin manufacturing company," and then they're like, "Okay lah, the best of 3 options," and then they pick the worst design because it's like whoever picked it has zero taste. So they picked the ugliest one, and used it to represent our
Angie,
team
de-
Singapore.
describe it,
The only
It's-
thing
it's
that
a-
the only thing that I'm gonna change from your bet, right, is that instead of them picking the ugliest one, they picked what they thought was the best one.
Which to the average person is ugly.
So it's if I'm not mistaken, it's an Eiffel Tower, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then there's a thin line protruding out from it, and then it says Team Singapore, or like Singapore something.
Okay, y'all continue with the stream. Let me go and look for it and try to put it on the screen.
Okay, I vaguely remember posting about it, but anyways, it's there is the Eiffel Tower, which is way bigger than the Singapore emblem,
Correct.
and it has a very fucking ugly outline.
Yeah, it is quite
all
long.
around.
It is long. It is
Yeah,
long,
and
in
it's
fact,
not
yeah.
even like the outline is not even like close to outline the Eiffel Tower. It's literally like a
At the
blocky
side,
outline,
blocky side.
and
yeah.
it's just the fucking ugliest pin ever. Okay, ever.
I've
can't
never
find
seen it before, so I'm curious what it looks like.
I need to find it.
I can't find it. Why? I'll try Singapore.
Because you know
Olympics
when,
badge.
because it is so insignificant that nobody even bothered to post it online. Like CNA did a feature on like the Olympic badges in Paris, right? And then like all the different countries. And then when Singapore's flag came out, Singapore's badge came on, right? I was mortified. I was just upset.
Don't the athletes have a tradition of like, oh, I exchange with you, you exchange with me, then the exchange here, exchange
Yeah.
there,
They collect them, and then like everybody, like I think they were ranking badges. Like some athletes did the ranking of badges, and then like when they say the Singapore's, they were like, oh, that's Singapore's. Oh, and then I got this really cute one from and the Taiwanese one was so cute. It was actually like boba. Like a bubble tea. Yeah. And then some had like animals, and then all we got was like this fucking ugly badge.
I wish I could find it online and post it for my post it. Is it? No, this one is Paris.
Why did it happen? Why did this happen, Angie? It's not because we got no taste. I know that the.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, you found it? Excellent.
Here, this. Look at this.
Hang on.
It's so bad.
Okay, Angie, point it at the camera.
Hold on. Give me.
Let me just pull it up. Can you see it? Is it visible on screen?
What the heck? Wait. Are you serious?
Yeah. That is our badge. It's the most fugly badge fucking ever.
So someone took 2 rectangles,
Put it together.
and then it's just like Singapore flag,
Paris
then
2024.
then the Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
And no size, no sense of proportion. Like don't want to fill up the white
Nothing.
space. Don't like.
Just when you thought that them fudging up the relay swim team was like an afterthought, this is even more of an afterthought.
Like seriously, I am not making up how bad it is, okay? When I first saw it, I was like, this is the level of pride that we have in sports in Singapore. For real. This is very sad.
I do hope that somebody from the Olympic team is listening to this, because this reflects poorly on us.
Here's what's interesting. We are hosting the I think it's the aquatics competition.
Oh yeah,
The World Aquatics Competition. I think we're hosting it soon. I think at the Kallang, the aquatic center.
Right.
So the question now is: have we not learned the lesson from Youth Olympics? Because
they didn't budget for certain things, I think.
Yeah, because you know why? There was actually there's a YouTube info video recently that I watched that every single Olympic Games, big or small, is over budget from like past 2000. Like the cost has been rising on year. That every single event, all these world athletics meet, right? Every country that hosts them break their budget.
Interesting.
Yeah, and a lot of them, right, they built stadiums, and then after the event is over, they couldn't find a secondary use for it.
Right.
And then it becomes run down and whatever.
Right, because of white
so
elephant.
we don't have that problem because we are land scarce,
Correct.
right? It's because we definitely will use it. But pretty much, I don't understand why they're doing it again, to show off our new facilities, I guess.
I think the only thing, if we have actual Olympics in Singapore, right, at least the athletes can swim in the Kallang River. They can do their triathlon
Paris
inside
supposedly spent 1 billion to clean up the sign.
Yeah.
And then they went in and then they still cannot E. coli.
I think
one woman. Two.
I think another guy also fell sick after that.
Yeah, but I know the Canadian swimmer, the moment he came out, he just puked his guts out because it was so disgusting. He was like tasting shit in his mouth.
Do you know like Paris is like the toilet of...
All major river system past cities in major European cities are...
No, but
shit.
like Paris
Thames is
itself,
bad as well.
when you go into Paris, it smells like poop and piss. And like when
I've
you
heard,
go
yes.
next to the river, it just smells terrible.
It didn't used to be that way.
Really?
Yeah. Then it all changed in the mid-2010s.
Oh well.
I thought you were going to say like during the Industrial Revolution. Like, what do you mean? Why did it change in the 2010s?
It's okay then, Wong. We don't need to worry.
Okay.
He doesn't want to get cancelled
Okay,
for
you
saying
don't
what
need
he
to
wants to
worry
say.
about
Fucking smart, right? You guys are fucking smart. You riddle me this, answer me this, okay? To the layperson, right? Why is it important that we have Olympians win medals for our country? Why?
I have no idea actually.
Exactly. I don't know why. Tell me.
This one.
Face?
No, penis.
Penis?
Yeah.
Oh.
To show how
Is that
big
it?
your
Is it
penis
just
is.
Big measuring, yes.
Is it just that how big a country's penis is?
I guess so. I feel like...
why? Okay, Dan Wong. In the immortal words of Kelvin Cheng, right? Okay,
Fuck Calvin
you
Cheng.
are displaying the loser mentality. Okay, you don't have the Olympic gold medals, to show for it. then you want to turn around and you say, what's the point of the gold medals? What's the point, guys?
You know, we
Bro.
were made fun of for having just one bronze medal recently in some article. Like, yeah,
Which one of us? Oh, the like the Ronnie Cheng one, is it?
yeah, it was so funny.
Ronnie Cheng got made fun of because I think he's from Singapore, right?
No, it's Malaysian.
He's Malaysian, but
Yeah.
he spent, I think he grew up in Singapore and some other
Teenage years in
places.
He
Singapore.
was
Yeah.
in naval-based secondary school.
Yeah.
So let me answer you then, Wong.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
what is the real reason? Okay, it's so
Okay.
that we get out of this loser mentality. Okay, we cannot let Calvin Cheng his words right perpetually haunt us till the end of our days. Okay, we need to get out of this loser mentality and go into the winner mentality. No matter what, right, we must win. Okay, whether is it like we are the most kiasu, we are the most fine city. Okay, we are. We killed the most amount of minorities from Malaysia because of drug trafficking. Bro, we must be winners. Okay? We need to be number one. Okay? If we are the most stressed city on planet Earth, you need to get out of this loser mentality. We need to win Olympic gold at fucking everything, Dan Wong. You understand me? You go
Yes,
and knock
sir.
it down now. Okay? Just knock it
I already know which part of the video I want to clip already.
Hey, I saw Kelvin Cheng on a Mothership interview recently. He's lost a lot of weight. He looks very haggard. He looks
You know
very
why?
tired.
Because of this winner mentality, bro.
Winner mentality, man.
Okay?
Winner mentality.
None of this loser
He
thing.
looks so haggard.
Okay.
He looks so tired.
Yeah,
You
being
know
a
why? He
bitter
couldn't,
piece
he
of
couldn't
shit.
stomach the idea of losing weight. Okay? Because there's a loser mentality. Okay?
wait, then he should be winning weight.
He should be winning weight. Yes.
Yeah,
He
then
should
but
be
then why is he
gaining.
losing? Because he's a loser.
Because he cannot tahan. He's sick. Because he cannot tahan this loser mentality.
Oh my
bros,
God.
Okay?
It's
Well,
good to make fun of him now. 'Cause
anyways,
sekali he got some, illness or something.
maybe mental illness, I don't know. Anyways, apparently, right? Like, so I'm just reading this World Aquatics Championship thing.
Yes.
Apparently, the MCCY has announced earlier this year that it's going to set aside 165 million over 4 years for major sports events fund to attract more world-class sporting events to Singapore. Woohoo! Okay.
Why is it important that we have sporting events in
Hey, you know,
Singapore?
right? Like I was watching.
Ignore it.
Just ignore. Just go, Angie. Just go. Faster.
You know, like my FYP, right?
Oh, yes.
During the Olympics, I realized that it wasn't showing me any of the sport itself. It was just showing me all the fails, all the things that went
Yeah.
wrong,
Yeah.
all the memes, and I never actually saw a single event.
All you saw was Reagan.
Yeah, shit like that. Like, I mean, that was all I saw. And then I was like, okay, I guess like my feed is highly curated to my taste lah. You know? Yeah. But Reagan is, yeah.
You want to know what my feat was for the Olympics? Like those tall, slender, athletic girls on track wearing their hyper short shorts.
I'm not surprised. You
But I
fucking
didn't-
pervert.
Angie, I did not ask for it. It curated it for me.
Exactly. It just
It
shows
curated
it
it
shows
on-
more of what you like.
Yeah, based on your
It's what
past
they
Yes.
put
experience.
on my no.
Rubbish.
I did not. This is all fake and gay.
All right.
Then your loser mentality is on display again. You need to own it, man. You need to own.
Just say
need
that
to
you
own
like.
that shit.
Just say you like half
it's
naked
so much,
girls.
It's so much better, right? If you just say, you know what, TikTok, right? Even though they curated all this for me, right? But actually, right, deep down, is actually what I want. So
Yeah.
TikTok did me a favor,
Yeah.
and then actually, I'm thoroughly enjoying this content.
TikTok,
You know why?
I don't know what
Because
I
I'm
want.
such an
Works.
omega,
Yeah.
because I'm such a fucking chat, right? Because I'm so goddamn sigma, right? Okay, that even though I don't actively seek out all these things, TikTok just serve it to me on the goddamn platter. Bro, I would have so much more respect. You would have just been the winner mentality
I said
if
what
you.
he said just now. Like, just take it that I said what he said just now.
All right. Sure.
I'm not quite sure what he said though.
We'll just say yeah. Okay.
but,
Sure.
but I don't know what I want. Then he's like so sure that I should know what I want, but I don't know what I want.
But
Do you know
actually-
what you want?
Wait. But going back to
Bro,
the.
I'm not, bro. Whatever your loser
sorry,
mentality is, right? Just go the opposite. That's me. Okay, I am the sigma chat alpha omega bro, who is totally not beta at all. Okay,
You're
I
not
am-
a
this
soy
is-
cuck-
I am
soy
definitely
cuck
not a
boy.
soy cuck. Yeah, I'm definitely none of that. Okay,
No, but the thing is, right? Okay, let's go back to before we got
Sure.
sidetracked by Kelvin Cheng
sorry.
and his loser mentality, or his winner mentality. What is the point of sports, really?
What's the point of creating art
What's
and
the
songs
point
in
of
Singapore?
anything? What's the point of
What's the
anything?
point of GDP?
What's the point of life? We are just like
Fun
meat
and
bags
healthy.
on chemical strings floating through space, about to
Don't
collide
get me
into the
started.
nearest galaxy, and then
No,
a black
but
hole
like-
is gonna suck us all up, and then we're gonna die, and then to the eventual heat death of the universe. What the fuck is the point of any of this?
But
Jesus
imagine
Christ, guys.
spending that. Okay, like you see the Chinese athletes, right, and the Russian athletes.
Okay.
I mean, they're banned this time around. They couldn't like take part.
Right,
but the
right.
Chinese spend like, and other countries as well, I guess.
Americans, definitely.
But American athletes are not funded by the country, right? If they get
Past a
sponsorship,
certain stage.
no, if they get
Past a certain
sponsorship
stage.
from like corporations
Yeah,
and whatever,
past a
yes.
certain
But
stage, yes.
I don't think they get paid by
But the thing
country.
is, right, like in America and Europe, right, even in like North Europe, like Scandinavia, like, you know, when they go things like kayaking, like rock climbing, like motocross, they do it from a very young age. Like
Yeah.
from 8 years old, they'll be like, okay, go on a bike, boom, go, you know, just go.
Yeah.
You crash the hill, you crash, pick yourself up, do it again. You know, and in Singapore, by the time you are picking up all these hobbies, you are maybe 15, 16 years old. You know, you have like 2 years to get to 18 years old to get better.
But I
And-
mean,
And then
if
you
you
go
look,
army.
And then you go army, and then those guys are doing it from 8 years old, 9 years old.
and also
you
we
know.
don't really like encourage your kids to do this kind of thing intensively
Yeah,
at the
yeah, for sure,
competitive
you know,
level.
Yeah.
Right, like if you look at our two Olympians, right, like Joseph Schooling and this new guy,
Max Mader. Yeah.
they are both. Their parents are not.
Eurasians.
Yeah, they're Eurasians, right? Like they are
No,
not
hang
like.
on, hang on. Schooling is Singaporean.
Yeah,
Singaporean.
yeah. But
Yeah,
their
but-
Parents are both Singaporeans.
Right.
But
of
they
course,
don't,
of
they're
course.
not like typical
Yeah, they are
Sinkies,
well
you know.
off.
Yeah, they're
Well
well
off,
off, and
yeah.
their parents support them.
Yes.
And
So what you
the
want to say is that Schooling's parents are white. White?
no, I'm just saying that they like I think like the latest dude, what's his
Mader,
name, Max
the name
Hader.
is like white.
No, but like I saw this interview his dad gave, and his dad was like, you know, like
It was a great interview.
he was so nice about the whole thing. He's
Yeah.
like, I didn't want him to become like a champion or whatever, but like, you know,
Yeah.
it's for the love of the sport because it helps
Yeah.
you in become a well-rounded person. And I'm like, wow, you know, this is something that I don't think like a typical like Singaporean parent would say lah,
Yeah.
right? Like and most typical Singaporean parents wouldn't have either the money or like the effort to
Yeah.
chauffeur their kids
No,
to all these places to
here's
do
the
all
thing,
these
like,
training
even
lah.
even if we give you all the resources, like Asian mentality is you have to come in well with academics first, right? Like all my friends who have 12-year-olds to this year and last year, they're all fucking going crazy. All going. Last year was the first time the new banding system was in place. All of them going crazy. It's like, huh? He got this score, you know, this score 96, 97, right? That 1 point difference is like 4 points and 5 points, and they're all going crazy. It's like if you go into this band, then they can get into this school. If you go, so end up they change all these things around. The parents are still arguing over the same thing. So why the
Beautiful.
fuck do you even need to change?
You know,
Bro,
there's this.
I play Warhammer, the tabletop game, and then I go overseas and play, right? Then people will be like, "You compete for money, ah?" Like, no, I burn money to go there as a hobby. Then they're just like, "Oh, wow!" Then I have to spend more money, ah. I'm like, "No shit, bro. This is a winner mentality. Okay, I'm already a winner."
It's not a hobby, like hobby. It's not a 摊家, it's a hobby.
Oh man, it's like everything in Singapore is just.
Yeah.
If you're not making money from it, you're a loser mentality,
Exactly.
bro.
Like us, we all fall losers in the Longkang, throwing money.
Don't say it. I was hoping nobody would say
Yeah,
it.
we
Anyways.
catch cats for free,
Bro,
get
we are the-
bitten.
Yeah, but
we are the Omega losers.
you know,
bro.
like there's this lady who competed in the badminton's in the Olympics representing Singapore, and she lost very narrowly to her competitor, and she started crying, and she said something like, "Oh, I feel so stupid." I'm like, it's so sad that like. I mean, the fight was super close, and I'm like, why would you feel stupid? You already like went to the freaking Olympics, you know, like you're like the cream of the crop in Singapore, man. But like, it's interesting, like they, you know, the sense of failure, right? I guess in Singapore translate to I feel stupid. Instead, like you know, when you see other athletes talk about like not winning, right?
Oh my God, you're right.
They
Yeah.
will say something like, oh, okay, you know, I'm defeated this time around, but, you know, I'll train harder. Or they say like, oh, I feel defeated, but, you know, I'll pick myself up. And
It's a bad day.
Yeah,
you know,
it doesn't
or
translate.
They say
mistakes here and
technical
there.
things. They're like, I should not have did this and that, this and that. My
Yeah, yeah,
strategy
yeah, yeah.
did not work out. I'll be
I
sure
mean,
to
this
come-
this lady, she did say that, I need to regulate my emotions better, and pace myself or whatever lah. I mean, she did do that, but it was so interesting and striking to me that she would say, "I feel so stupid." I was like, "Huh?
She
you
didn't
know.
watch I'm Not Stupid, that's why.
I'm not stupid 3."
Yeah.
Dan Wong. That's how I know Dan Wong, right? Is totally not a sports person. Just like, if he ever lost on camera, right, then it's just like my synergy not working. It's like, bro, why are you lumping corpo speech into your sporting post-defeat, post-loser mentality
John, I am a
interview?
winner through and through. Even if I lose, I'll say things like, yeah, I lost because I didn't drink Yo's chrysanthemum tea. Yo's chrysanthemum tea, bringing the
We need to
best
cut out this
in you.
audio, bro. If
Yo,
you're
you
getting
better pay us
sponsored-
money.
Just use the beep, John must cut this beep. Yeah, you see the daily catch up, just beep it, they beep out the F words. It's great.
You think we are daily catch up? Bro, I can't even afford Mazda. You want me to daily catch up?
Oh, you know, Kotex was talking about
Right.
was writing about the guy who didn't go past the jump because of his huge schlong.
Oh
The guy,
yeah,
the pole
French
vault guy.
pole vaulter, yeah.
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 It was like all over my FYP, and then like people even did it like in slow-mo replay, like 10 times in one video.
Okay,
I was
what
like-
what showed up in my feed, right, was you know, the fencing one, the Italians beat the honky beat.
Oh,
the
the
Italians.
pineapple and pizza.
Yeah, and then the Italians were like saying that, hey, you stole our medal, and then the honkies were like, yeah, here's some pineapple on a pizza.
Oh, you know what was real smart about it? Like, so like the honkies, right? Like, they were trolling Italians, right?
Yeah, yeah.
In the comment section,
Yeah.
and then Pizza Hut Hong Kong
Yeah.
was like, hey guys, free pizza, free pineapple topping on all pizzas from this day to this day.
Yeah.
Fucking
man,
on
that's
trends,
hilarious,
yeah.
man. I think Hong Kong had 2 gold medals from fencing, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 male, 1 female, if I'm not wrong.
By the way, right, I think the Paralympics is either happening now or soon.
Yeah.
You all should go to the Paralympics TikTok because whoever is on that TikTok, right, I don't know who approves their
Bro, it's
TikTok.
all like it's all like funny shit. But
It's
very
like I don't
insensitive.
know whether they are making fun of them or what, but you know, in the comment section, it's like you are making it very hard for me to go to heaven. This guy should be fired. Whoever is running this account needs like, you know. I'm just saying that, you know, if you've got time, you all should go to
How
that
do you even
TikTok
know these
and
things? Okay, I'll go check it out.
And
I'm
check it
gonna
out.
Check it out
Yeah.
because there's this Instagram page called Disturbing Comments. I love that page, man.
Yeah, I think it was
I love
him,
that
right, who led us down this road to hell, right?
I seen Disturbing Comments way before he mentioned it.
Oh, okay. Well, I need one of you introduced to me.
yeah.
Now I'm on it. Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, oh, by the way, I have curated a very extensive reshare, repost of awesome animal content on our LongKangKitties TikTok page.
Hooray!
Okay.
So
Awesome
if you're not there
animal
for
content.
us, then at least go there for my animal content.
Okay. Can I also contribute? I want to share like faces of death stuff, like people dying or getting crushed by.
No thanks. I have already like, you know, curated a perfect feed.
What
Yep.
CCTV in operation?
Yeah.
Wow.
That one very kanchiong. Just like, oh no, did
Faces
you
of
catch
death.
me jerking off the whole
Yeah, I've
time?
been scratching my balls. I don't want anybody to say.
Gross.
Oh, too
Angie,
funny,
What?
if you don't have itchy balls, you're not allowed to talk.
Why not?
Because you don't know the pain of itchy or the itch of itchy balls. Sorry.
And
All right. Do we have anything else we wish to add? This whole episode has become a
it's all over the place today, but
Lawrence Wong, cat catching, and Olympics.
we are
Yeah.
supposed to talk about that NTU researcher, the
Oh, the stalker
ex-NTU
thing.
researcher who stalked the PhD student.
Hey, who,
Do we have time for that?
Who stalks people? Who stalks people over emails?
The only thing that is like interesting about that whole
She
thing,
did use it, right?
Was
She did.
Was just the gender reversal. If
No,
not for the
okay,
gender
like-
reversal, I think
like
it would
for
just
me,
be a
right,
very
like-
boring story.
Okay, so anyways, let me just give you guys the rundown. She's a researcher at NTU, and she got to know this dude who was doing his PhD there, and she fell in love with him, and he rejected her, and then he obtained a personal protection order against this girl. So she can't communicate with him, and she can't go to places that he frequents. Despite this, she sent him like 116 emails, went to his workplace, and then she was fined $8,000 after pleading guilty to 2 harassment charges. And then she's now jobless.
Oh, poor lady.
Poor lady.
It's a lady, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
As
And
in
she's
the
poor
lady,
now, right?
the lady was a stalker.
The lady is now poor because she has no job.
Correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I say poor lady.
If only she didn't have the loser mentality.
You know what? Like, it's kind of mild, I guess, because it's 116 emails between October and December 2023.
Not that bad. I mean, Angie, I send out more
It's
emails
like,
than
yeah, almost like 1 to 2 emails per day, I
lah.
guess.
Yeah, doable. Hey, wait.
Doable.
No, 116 per month. That's 116 divided by 30. So that's about three emails.
No. Like, it's over a period of like 2+ months, I think.
Oh, 2+. Yeah, okay. That's doable. Doable.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
There's some more. You don't need to invest a lot in each email. You just need to send a hi.
Hi, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Please pick up my calls or
But
what?
She write a PhD thesis every time she sends an email.
I have like a disturbing thought, Angie. But you did you manage to get to the point of what you wanted to say?
What did I want to say? I would say, I mean, like, I think like the guy was quite lucky that she's not more intense about her stalking, I guess.
What's the Japanese term for it? Yandere?
Yandere or tsundere.
Tsundere is the...
It's the I hate you but I like you.
I hate you but I like you. Yandere
is what?
I like you so much, I'm willing to do
everything for you, right?
I think that was the one,
including like kill your parents and so that you only love me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I'll tie you up so I can only love you forever, like nothing else. Something like that. I don't know.
Oh wait,
Is it?
she is actually poor.
Oh shit! What?
So like, I just like came to the last part of the article that said that she pleaded for a lighter sentence and said that she had $4,000. Without revealing any details, she told the court that she had lost money in a scam and was facing financial
Yikes.
difficulties. The court then allowed her to pay her fine and insolence. So you were right. She is a poor lady.
Ouch.
Anyways,
Vindicated.
yeah.
No, but she's a researcher at NTU.
Yeah.
Was a reason.
Was a researcher at NTU. So she, I don't know how poorly they are paid.
How 5K a month.
I don't think they are being paid.
Wow.
How
5K
I don't think.
5K a month.
No, the PhD candidates are paid very little.
Oh really?
Yeah.
4K a month.
操个屁啦！操
4K a month.
操你 loser mentality 啦！操啊！
It's when you get that PhD, then you crest the pay packet.
Blocked is asking, has any of us been stalked before?
No, not me personally. I'm too ugly.
Yeah, I'm kind of not a looker either. So, John.
I'm very handsome enough to be stalked, but I'm also aggressive enough to say if you try to mess with me, I will mess you up, bro.
Okay,
I
John.
don't.
I have to know. Is it a guy or a girl?
Huh?
The person who stalked you.
Nobody actually stalked me before, but
Oh.
if somebody tried, then it's like, I will mess
Okay.
you up, bro.
Okay, so you'll mess up your stalker.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
in bed.
What in bed? Walao, siao. You think everybody that like come and confess their love to me is like some chobu 10 out of 10 man. Some of them are just like dog water. Some of them are
Pink
got guy also lah. Got guy also
Pink
is
slime.
like a super pink slime level of attractiveness. Okay, like
Well, I think if it's a guy or a girl, you could kiss both of them, wouldn't you, John?
Okay, wait. We shouldn't be too negative. If you're a pink slime sort of human being, please know that there are people who find mold and slime very attractive and interesting.
They do.
There's hope for everybody out there.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's a whole genre of anime that the slime morphs into a girl.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, you're right, Jerry.
There's even this anime. Was it manga or was it an anime? But like there's this like cockroach that the guy fell in love with a cockroach girl.
Yes,
Correct.
It's a manga.
Yeah, it's a manga or something.
Huh.
Fucked up.
Okay, very quick one. So the reason why I wanted to interrupt you was because what happens if one of us found out that somebody on the Discord channel is guilty of a minor crime like that?
Stalking.
Okay, it could be stalking. Maybe that Samuel Xiao slapped somebody. Maybe it's a minor crime. Basically, nobody died. Nobody was grievously hurt or anything. But maybe they like. Would you change? Would you bring that up on a Discord channel, or would you like kick the person out of Discord channel?
No.
you see this first of all once again right. Dan Wong 你露出你的马脚了
What?
You already show your horse leg already. Okay.
As you can see, it's a perfectly normal human leg.
So
Why is your leg
Let
so
me-
crusty?
yeah.
Why is your leg so crusty?
Because of yesterday, there all the cockroaches
my
like
God.
lay eggs on me and.
Okay, so inside the Discord, right, there's actually a channel called Server Rules. Okay.
Oh.
Under this server rules, I have like 15 things that you
Who
cannot-
will read? Hey, Discord people, you write on Discord whether you got read the Discord rules or not. I don't even know that this page called Discord rules.
Okay, there's at least I think 3 or 4 people
Okay.
inside the YouTube chat right now.
Okay.
Okay, I want each and every one of them to say it right now, either in the YouTube chat or in the Discord. Did you all read the server rules? Because
What are server rules?
I am
How to
absolutely
read?
certain that almost everybody have read it. Because every time they welcome, either me or Natalie will say, "Welcome, please go to the server rules to go and read."
Natalie
Okay?
never tell me.
You are one of the server owner, bro. What are you talking about?
You see, okay, look, Angie, you be my judge. You look at this. Where are there server rules on this? You just scroll up, scroll up, scroll up.
Found
There,
it.
right
Found
there.
it.
Oh, so you must click back. I never knew you could click back. I never knew. It's not my fault. It's technology's fault. Yeah. I have to read this nonsense. What the fuck does it say?
So this one is the.
People, wait, we have server rules.
Blah 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 blah. What?
Nobody knows there's server rules.
Yeah, but what is it? What is it going to do with what I said?
You cannot do any stalking. You cannot do any. You cannot even, bro. You're not even supposed to private message anybody on the server.
No, that's not my.
Oh, really?
That's not my hypothetical. My hypothetical.
I didn't
is
know
that
you couldn't like personal message
You cannot
DM.
send personal messages.
What?
So if someone sends you a personal message, right? If you report it to me, I'll
some
ban that
people
person.
some people broke the rule. Oh,
No,
Like, you never report to
like
me, then I don't
imagine it came out in the papers that like Natalie like saw a child and she kicked it and then the ice cream flew off his hand and then she laughed at him and ran away.
okay lah. Then.
Fuck.
And then
What the fuck?
No,
That
I'm just saying.
That has nothing to do with Discord, so it's okay.
No,
That has nothing to do with the
exactly. It's
Discord.
nothing to do with Discord. I'm just saying that if somebody in Discord was like one of these people who appeared out in minor crimes in this newspaper, like would you like I mean be comfortable with it?
Oh, so they are not inflicting the crime onto
No,
another Discord member.
no. Like this other random people, like this researcher dude.
Okay,
researcher.
I think I won't do anything.
Yeah.
As long as it's not
Yeah,
against
it's not-
one of
yeah.
us, I don't
Wouldn't
really
you ask
care.
like
I
Natalie,
guess.
why did you kick the kid? Like just be honest. I mean we are your friends, just be honest, Natalie.
Maybe
why
like
did
you
kick
know,
the kid?
intrusive thoughts just took over lah.
Is that true, Natalie? Is that why you kicked the kid?
She didn't do
She
anything.
didn't do anything, by the way. So
I brought this hypothetical specifically to talk about how Natalie kicked the kid. and
why
took
would
the ice cream
Natalie
from-
kick a child with an ice cream? Yes.
No, that's a question you should ask Natalie. Oh my god.
Okay, so
Okay.
blog user say yes. Natalie, we have memorized it like the SCF core values.
What does that mean? Does that mean that nobody
shit.
remembers anything?
No, it means that everybody has remembered in a
Yeah.
very regimental fashion.
Every time they drink water, they recite
Yeah,
it
they
out.
recite it.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Forum rules.
What are the SCF rules? So you all have to like recite it right now
Sure.
to prove it. To
The
prove
first one
it.
is called loyalty
Loyalty
to country.
country, yeah.
And then after that, it's called leadership.
I don't know. I don't remember already.
Oh.
Oh,
I only remember
you never memorize
remember
lah. You never
I only remember loyalty to
memorize.
country, nothing in between.
shit.
And then the last one,
Discipline. There's discipline.
there's discipline. The last one used to be care for soldiers.
You are just like tossing keywords.
Yeah. The last one used to be care for soldiers.
What
Then
is it
now they got the 8th one, which
Which is
is
called what?
safety.
Oh,
Yeah.
safety.
Yeah. It used to be 7 core values, right? Now
Oh,
it's
now
8
it's eight.
core values, yes.
8 is a bad number. It's a mark of chaos.
What? Ah?
You shouldn't have
Infinity.
Never
8 is for infinity.
oh, yeah, 8 is for infinity.
Beige says that I thought the Seine River is pronounced as seen. The I
Seen,
is
right,
silent.
right,
I don't
right.
care. I have no respect for the French.
Don't ever let me catch you eating baguette again, okay?
Ba-
Baguette.
baguette.
Bak Bakute.
Baguette.
Bakute is like the Paris Bakute.
Pan au chocolate.
Yeah, pan our chocolate.
I like my
Pain our chocolate.
I like my croissant.
Yeah, your croissant.
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 Yeah.
The thing that I hate about the French the most is their counting system, where you have to do like complicated math in order for you to
Oh yeah,
say the number.
yeah. It's not.
It's like if you want to say 76, right, you have to say 3 times 20 plus 4
yeah.
times.
I heard about this.
Yeah,
It's
just
true,
like-
is it? It's true.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's damn stupid. Like, I'm just like, what the hell? And then you're
Just complicate shit for the sake of complicating shit.
That's why they never went to the moon.
Yeah.
What do you
Well-
mean the French never went to the moon?
Because they can't count.
Oh, Jerry.
Dun,
Drop in some
dun,
sick
dun,
racist.
dun,
Okay, when we say bad things about the French, we are not being racist. We are being.
Anti-colonialists.
The French never colonized us.
They colonized this region.
They're white. Oh my god, is that racist?
That is racist.
So
露出马脚了，
racist.
你露出马脚 whatever that
But
means.
honestly, right, like I
Yeah.
think in my entire 37 years of existence on planet Earth, all my interactions with the French, right, except for 2,
Right.
were incredibly bad.
Ayo.
I've met nice French people.
Yeah, I said 2 in my entire life.
Okay.
2 encounters.
You are very unlucky.
I don't think so. I think they just have like that air of condescension.
Yeah. I kena also when I went to Paris. I was like, excuse me, do you know where did he walk away already?
Okay. I mean,
And they're like damn racist.
The French
Like,
people I met were either in Canada or in Singapore.
Oh, okay.
Canadians,
No, not French Canadians.
Oh,
French
French.
in Canada.
but Canada
Yeah.
is
Have I told
generally
you about
racist.
how I ever wanted to? I know we are deviating, but have I ever told you about how I wanted to kill this French man before?
Please say.
It was a very
Please tell
ridiculous.
us.
I was on a trip to France to visit my dad who works there. Then I saw this thing. I was going out with my friends, my ADM friends who were also in France for some reason. So there was a telephone box. Okay, in my
The
time.
what friend?
Huh?
What friend?
What do you mean?
You say I was out with my what friend?
ADM, it's my school, my university friends who,
What's
for some
ADM?
reason, the School of Art, Design and Media.
Okay, I know this story is fake already. But
What?
carry on with your fake story.
It's not a fake story. It's definitely true. You can ask
Bro,
dear
it's
Cheryl.
a,
So
bro,
anyway-
it's a fake story. I know it's a fake story now.
Yes. Continue with your
Anyway,
story.
there was this like red telephone box, and then there was an Angmo man living inside. So I peeked in, right? He has his stuff all over, right? At the telephone booth, and then he repurposed the telephone into like some like shelf or something, and then he's like there. He's like a homeless doula basically. And I look at him, he looks like an angel. Sorry to be, not to sound gay, no homo, but he's got this like beautiful white man face that looks like something done by fucking who's that guy the
Michelangelo.
Venus. No, not Michelangelo. The Bouguereau, the guy that did the best Venus. Yeah, Willem Alphonse Bouguereau or some shit. Yeah, anyway, he looked beautiful and he had this golden curly hair. I'm not like the light illuminated his face. He really looked like an angel, and he was just there like slumming it. Then I was like, you motherfucker, you've got like the face of an angel. You are like a white man, and you are just fucking throwing your life away living in a telephone box. Like
Maybe
you have-
that's life to him, you know?
you have got everything given to you already, but you won't make use of any of the gifts given to you. Then I told my friend, I'm gonna pour like gasoline and just set him afire. Because that time I was still in my hungry mode, my hungry then, right? Remember last time I was young, hungry, wanted to succeed. And I was like, wow, I have to fight so hard for the barest minimum of successes, and here you are.
Bro,
with
that
a
guy is the
stupid-
ultimate, the winner mentality. Okay, that one is the,
Stop that.
that's the
Stop
winner.
this Kelvin trick
Okay,
shit.
he already has made it in life. You don't even know if he's a multi-billionaire, and then
No.
he's slumming it as a social experiment so that he can prove to his children, right, that you can in fact survive without daddy's inheritance money.
No,
You
it's,
have no
it's, it's
clue.
literally the liberty, equality, and fraternity, right?
What is that?
Oh yeah,
that's the motto
core
of the
values,
French.
yeah, it's the
National
French
motto
core
of the
values.
French.
They've got 3 instead
Oh,
of 8.
okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
easily to remember.
Easier to
Yeah,
remember,
to
I guess. Yeah. 8 is a bit much.
8 is tough.
Yeah.
It's like Singapore always has to overcompensate, ma.
When you're small, you got to
that's it from me.
overcompensate.
Do you guys
So,
want to hear?
It's like the
our
old guy
audience?
who drives the Ferrari.
Yeah.
Vroom, vroom.
Definitely is a fake story. Please do not believe it.
It is 100% true.
I don't
I
believe that
actually have somebody to back me up on this, so that's good.
Is it
Is it Spencer? God damn it.
It's a young lady named
You
Cheryl.
always have to
who
drag
also married a
Spencer.
Frenchman.
Cheryl.
Eh, wait,
God.
why are all your
Does it have
friends all
does it have
start
the
with
same
S1?
number of letters as Spencer?
No, it doesn't.
SHERYL.
Crazy, you can't count.
SPENCER.
Okay, so one last. Okay, so maybe got 2 R in the Cheryl. We
Oh
don't
yeah,
know,
we
okay?
don't know. Maybe 2L, 2R.
Cheryl, if you're
or what.
listening to this podcast, please defend me. As you can see, I'm gaslit. I'm malined on this podcast. All I have
All
done
your
is tell the
imaginary
truth,
friends.
But these people, they're just gaslighters,
Wait.
liars, narcissists, bigots.
Hey, that one.
Then what are you talking to your imaginary friend Cheryl right now?
Is Cheryl in the room with us right now? Then Wong.
She's right here.
Cheryl's right there. Hi, Cheryl.
Cheryl's a programmer and she's married to a French guy.
All right.
Who also looks like an angel.
Is this Frenchman a homeless guy who lives in a phone booth?
No
They eat
homo.
croissant every day.
Croissant.
Croissant.
He eat kosong every day.
Have you taken your meds then, Wong?
Only you guys knew of their giant big white house. Then you would not be making fun of them.
Alright.
Have you taken your schizo meds?
Too bad.
Okay, so how? Do you want a hypothetical or not?
Okay,
Sure.
okay, fast one. Come, let's go.
Give it
Okay.
to us.
So right now, you or your significant other has just birthed your beautiful offspring. So beautiful, and you immediately feel a connection with your child. But you have to give in to this devil's deal, okay? And the devil's deal is this: every single day of leave you take of paternal
Paternity leave.
paternity of familial leave. I was about to think of like parental leave. Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So every single day that you take of parental leave, okay, you have a +1 modifier, +1%, very specifically, +1 bond with your child, but -1% muscle mass.
Muscle mass.
Muscle mass. Okay, think carefully, So when they reach 20, right, or reach 18 or whatever, right, the bonus will kick in. So if you took 7 days leave, you will have +7% bond with your child that it will be reflected in your character sheet when you press I. And then your child's character sheet will say -7% muscle mass.
Oh, your
Yeah.
child's muscle mass.
Your child's muscle mass, not your muscle mass, yeah. But they'll have a +7% bond with you.
I is inventory lah. C is the character sheet lah.
Hello,
bro.
yeah, I was
That's
thinking,
why-
huh,
Why is even this loser mentality of RPG playing? Oh my god.
I is inventory.
That's
is the whole
why.
thing.
Okay, fine.
不要神經未冷啊！
Hey, tab
哎呦
is map. Tab is map. Okay, GPS.
I thought it's like I for information.
Yes, I have information.
No, tab is information.
Okay, fine. I don't
Okay,
play
say your
games.
percentage now. For me, it will be 3.
0.
20, you want 20 bond and you want your child to have -20% muscle mass?
Yes.
Oh my god, you sick freak. 你露出马脚了. This now
Loser
everybody can
mentality.
see- Everybody can see what a terrible parent. You would rather have your child be like Parkinson's.
-20% muscle. If they never work out, right, then they are just like scrawny. Then they -20%, they don't lose that much. Right? Then just build up again, bro. Just go to the gym.
No,
okay?
it's permanent. It's permanent. It's a permanent -20. So
You
if
never
they are-
say, wait, hang on. You never say permanent. Okay? The devil, if you want the devil deal, right, the devil in the detail, we never say it's permanent. Okay? Hit the fucking gym, bro. You are the one 露出马脚, you fucking loser devil, goddammit.
But everybody knew it was permanent. Okay, even the people on Discord
Nah,
saying,
nah.
saying, yeah, I knew it was permanent the
Let's say
moment.
it's permanent. Let's say it's permanent. I will go for 0%.
Yeah, I'll go for 0%.
Yeah, if it's permanent, I'll 0%. Yeah.
Then now I'm the evil guy. 3 days. I thought 3 is like a good balance. 3% bond for like -3% muscle mass is almost negligible.
I mean, your kid wouldn't die if they didn't bond with you, but like, muscle mass is important.
It's okay. It's okay without a bond. They can get generational trauma, but then they still maintain their muscle mass.
I guess. Jerry, you know what's the best way to avoid? The best way to avoid generational trauma is to not have children.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, it ends with you.
But if you don't spend
You
any
can break
parental
the
leave,
trauma.
your other significant other will have to work their ass off in order to take care of the child while you are there at work,
Sure.
enjoying yourself and playing Valorant.
Sure. Okay, that sounds great.
Terrible. As you can see, narcissists, bigots.
Are you talking to Cheryl again?
Yeah.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
Cheryl's right here.
Fuck off, Jerry.
Maybe one day we can have a tea party with Cheryl and Spencer.
Spencer, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Thank goodness you've met Lydia. Now you think my wife is really.
Lydia in the room with us right now.
Wait, did Lydia's toenail really fall off?
She did lose a tooth.
Okay, at least Jerry can corroborate.
Yes.
Oh, so my work only exists if Jerry can corroborate it.
Yes.
Yes. Oh no.
Jerry, you must go with me wherever I go.
Yeah, I
Wait.
think so. Yeah.
I'll put you in a Polly pocket and bring you around.
Does Dan even exist without Jerry?
This is what
no.
happens when you
More
give us
fade
that
away.
fib story about don't know the sex story, then after that tell us you watch
Sex
movie
story?
without watching movie.
No, everything I've said is true on this podcast. Every movie that I've said I've watched.
Yeah, sure.
No, that's okay. So you just lied again. So I know at least 3 times that you lied.
Sure.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
We all
the
believe
audience
you, then
members-
Wong. We believe
Yeah,
you.
all the audience are totally with me on this.
I'm sure.
Okay. Any last parting words before we
Do you
head
have
off?
any like
Could-
audience things?
We good. I'm good. Yeah, don't anyhow go and rescue cats, okay?
Wear protective gloves when you rescue cats, okay? Please go see the doctor when you get bitten or scratched by cats, okay?
Yes.
Especially if your wound starts getting puffy or red.
Actually, mine looks pretty okay.
Yeah.
Mine looks pretty okay. So
My cat bite on
Give
my...
the thumbs up.
yeah. Well, actually, I got bitten on the thumb.
It's deeper than it looks like, Jerry. You should get it looked.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it looked at. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right here.
Okay, with that, that's about the end of today's
Today's
live
live
stream.
stream.
Thank you very much for listening in. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Join the YouTube, join the Discord, join the
Join it.
TikTok, join our Instagram. Fuck Facebook. God damn it, I hate Facebook
God.
so much.
Nobody cares about Facebook.
But we still gotta post
Oh,
it
wells.
there.
Yeah, true.
Crave nasi lemak, bringing out the best in traditional culture.
Don't be loser like Dan Wong. And we shall see you next time.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Stop streaming.